Hey there, Acid Bomb. Hey there, hey there. Hi, hi. Yeah, I'm just having a weird day today. But I'm glad you're here. We're gonna play some Visage, if I can say that right, in a little bit. And hopefully that will cheer me up, so. Also, if you have any good jokes, just let me know. I'll get to it. I'll start working on it like soon. Once there's like more demand and I have like more time after I post some more other videos. So yeah. I definitely plan to like post it eventually. Like right now I'm just looking up the guide for this game because I got into a little like spot where I'm stuck at. So I'm pulling up the guide right now. And then starting up my game. Patience, patience. You must learn patience. Okay, so I got the guide up already, so I'm not dressed up as anything today. I'm just in my pajamas. So there's that. Yeah. Hopefully it's not as echoey as yesterday's stream. I didn't even change the settings or anything, but when I did like a test recording, there was no echo at all. So that's wonderful. That is absolutely wonderful. You vibing? Yeah, we just vibing here. So it's just a PJ type of day, honestly. To be honest. Hopefully I'll be in the mood to dress up tomorrow because I want to dress up. Like dressing up always brings my mood up, but it does take a bit of time and effort. And then I'm just like hoarding all my energy for like my birthday day, because then I really want to like dress up then. I know that the update, no, there was like live letters of like Final Fantasy 14. So they were like, oh, that they're not gonna release it on the 4th anymore. Like I guess the 4th was for something else. I know there's an update scheduled for the 1st, I think, of December. But the actual like patch 5.4 comes out December 8th. So I'll be after my B-Day. So I won't be able to play it on my birthday, but at least it'll be like a late birthday gift from Square Enix to me. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm like very excited about that. For sure. But before starting like the game, I just kind of want to like, I guess, get stuff off of my chest. I don't know. I'm like really in this weird ass funk today. I don't know why. Like honestly, it's like this weird ass funk. Like I don't know. Like I don't know. Like I know like not most people don't really know what I used to do. Is it like a job? But I used to be like I used to work in nursing homes and stuff like that. And so like I know I quit after all this like this pandemic stuff because I was just kind of worried like, oh, I don't want to get sick. Right? I remember just thinking to myself like, I can't afford to get sick right now, so I just quit. So and I mean it's kind of weird because it's kind of weird because like I just got the news like my mom, she got like a positive diagnosis, and I'm just kind of like, oh shit, you know, like shit gets real sometimes, you know. And like she's doing good and she's taking a week or two off of work, but it's just like, wow, like shit gets real. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I don't know, like it just, there's like so much in my mind. It's just like racing today, honestly. So I don't know, like I know I'm not playing like Visage like right now, like immediately right now, but I just wanted to like talk about some dumb shit before I get spooked. Yeah, so my spirits are kind of down. Yeah. I don't know. And she kind of we live together, so I feel like it's just like, wow, it's just a matter of time. Like it, you know, like it's weird because like we have to like wear a mask in the house now, and it's just like I have to find like a separate place to eat in the house. It's like weird because like you usually eat to, like, you know, around the kitchen, and so it's just like weird. It's just really fucking weird. It is just really fucking weird. I don't know. Like I really wanted to do this stream, but like my heart's just like feeling all types of way today. But I feel like when I'm sad, I just play games and like go ham in the game and just focus on playing games. And then yeah, I don't know. Like definitely when I play 14, like Final Fantasy 14, I just go to like this one spot and I just kind of like sit there. I just kind of sit there and just like gaze at the scenes, like the scenery of the game. Like it's not like the most beautiful game ever, but like I like when I play certain games and you just kind of sit around areas and you just kind of listen to the music and just let it like wash over you. Just think about life. Like I mean, I would do that in real life and just go to like a park or some shit, but the outsides are like like I don't hate outside, it's just I'm too lazy to put clothes on and go outside. So I'm visit places in video games and I just sit around there and just like chill and listen to music and just, you know, think about shit. Like I'm getting older and I don't want to like depress nobody, like, but yeah, it's just it basically in the tag it says in the tags it's like, oh, mental health stream, you know what I mean? So like it's like we're gonna talk about like, you know, mental health related topics. It's not necessarily like a big discussion about like, oh, this and this in textbooks and stuff like that by psychology, but you know, oh, thank you for the heart, acid bomb. thank you. I don't know, it's just, I don't know, I'm really enjoying streaming, but I'm just like, damn, I don't know, like I just find in my heart that I feel like all types of weird things, and I'm like, I don't know, like I guess like when I don't know, it's so hard to put into like words sometimes. Like my mind just goes like racing. It just raced, and like it goes like a million miles per hour sometimes, and like I want to say so much more, but it's like hard to formulate it into like complete sentences, you know, for like other people to understand and relate and like feel it, like, you know, feel like they can relate to me too. Like I know there are other people out there that feel similar to me. It's kind of hard to connect if you don't speak, you know what I mean? So I feel like definitely I want to like come to you guys. And I mean, I don't have like the biggest following, and I don't have like the biggest voice, so my outreach is very, very, very limited. But I don't know, I just wanted to like put this out here, this little intro or something out here, to just kind of say like, you know, we all go through those rough days, and I know like this year has been really kicking our asses. Some people more than others, for sure. I had like a shit 2019, honestly. So when this year came around and it was just like everything was going to shit, it was just kind of like, oh wow, the world's catching up with me kind of thing. So like I just don't say that to like say like, oh well, if I'm suffering, everyone should suffer. Like, no, that's definitely not what I'm trying to say. But it's more like it feels like I'm just like crawling out of a hole and just realizing like, oh shit, this is the world that I live in now. And it's just like now everyone's doing what I used to do and just stay holed up in their house, and that type of lifestyle is not like healthy, even though it's for our safety now, for sure. But I can tell you that it's definitely not the most ideal situation for anyone that has any like type of mental health issues, or just people who are just used to a routine. Like change is a very hard thing to get used to. I won't lie and sit here and be like, oh yeah, you know, change is super easy. I mean, some changes are like worth making. Some changes are, you know, you might look forward to doing them or expecting them, but it's never like the easiest thing. It really isn't. Like always, it's not an easy thing to just like go into like different routines and like force yourself to do this or that. I don't know. Like it's like really weird. I don't know. Like every time I look at myself in the camera, I just think like I have lipstick on my teeth, and I'm like, oh please don't let me have lipstick on my teeth. Fuck. Like that's the last thing I want to do, just like embarrass myself on camera. Like, oh god. But I mean, I just like wanted to bring like a realistic view of like how I am, I guess. Like it's not always like me just wearing like makeup and play gaming. I know. I mean, I'm gonna play the game, like definitely. But the game is very what should I say? You can take a break to really talk in the game. Like you definitely can't. If you stop for like even like 2 or 3 seconds, then you'll get killed by the ghost in the game. I don't know. I don't know. It's just really weird. Like I don't know. Like it's really weird. I don't know. It's just been really weird. I'm just like get tripped out by a lot of things. I don't need to just like put like what you call it, just chatting with me. Like and just change it to chatting to me with me if I really don't feel like playing the game. Like I don't know. I want to play the game, but yeah, I'll be like when I'm ready, you know? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just really do feel sometimes just like I like I hate the word trigger, honestly, because I feel like people overuse it and like they use it jokingly, and it's like this like catchphrase of like, ooh, this person is triggered or da da da. But I mean, like, I just find myself like getting triggered by certain things these days, and like I'm just so not used to it. Like, because usually I'm just easygoing and just go with the flow, and I just find myself just catching myself like, oh shit, that really like rubbed me the wrong way, and it just like sends me into a whole spiral. So yeah, I actually might just change it to chatting with me, just chat for like 30 minutes and just go. Like, I don't know. The more I talk, the more I just like want to just talk about this and just like zone out and play games off stream with some friends. I know they're like all sleeping right now, so yeah, they're all sleeping right now, but I feel like today is definitely like a mental health day, like for sure. Like, it's one of those days where you just need like, yeah, it's just, I feel like it might just be chatting time, to be honest. Like, I'm really sorry that I was excited to play Visage and get scared the shit out of today, but I feel like, yeah, it might just be like a mental health day. Like, if I do play, it's probably like after I said my piece or some shit, and then after that I feel like people will be like, I'm bouncing, I'm leaving. Like, you know. But I probably should put this like in like a whole other like, what's it called? I probably have to change the stream what's this called again? What's she called again? The stream edit stuff. I have to edit the stream info, duh, that's what I meant to say. So I probably will do that like real quick and just change it to chat it with me and just chat for a couple minutes, and then like probably play some games with some friends, because honestly I think I need a mental health day today. I'll probably feel way better tomorrow and just play like some just raiding in Final Fantasy 14. I think, yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna change it quickly to just chatting, because I don't want people to be clicking on here and be like, oh god, you're playing Visage, and then I never play Visage. Like, oops, I'm sorry. Like, I'm so sorry. And yeah, so we're gonna do like a blind playthrough. I'm thinking I'm just chatting. Alright, so I think I changed it on him. Yeah, I changed it here. So that should be much better. So people like clicking on the stream don't be like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, absolutely, what are you doing? So I could just change it to live stream now and just be like, yeah, you can look at my face and all of its weird glory. I mean, I see room, obviously. That's wonderful as well. So yeah, I think yeah, that should be it. Just chatting, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Like, just a lot of things are just happening today, honestly. Like, I say that, but then like nothing happened. All I did was just kind of like woke up and felt really shitty and ate pizza and got the news by my mom, and I was just like gone. Oh gosh. Of course it is, because it always has to have some kind of issue. Oh no. I don't know what to do. Hold on. Is that better? I think it should be, right? I guess so. It should be. I think it should be. Like, I turned off this other thing that was capturing audio for some reason. I don't know. But I don't know. Hopefully the sound is good. The sound is good. But I don't know. I'm just really feeling like all types of ways today. It's better? Okay, good. At least that's good. Like literally I was so bummed out when like my stream yesterday fucked up because my CPU was fucked up. Well, the CPU is like, it's the standard factory standard. And so it's like it just, it can handle certain things and it can't handle certain things. And I don't know, like I'm a new streamer, so I'm like really new to like I'm new to technology as well too. So I was just like, damn, whenever I encounter any type of like technology issues, oh my gosh, I get so depressed. Like, so, like, you know what I mean? Like, it just feels like I just really beat myself up. And I'm like, damn, I really shouldn't. Because I know, like, it's just a learning thing. You know, it's a learning curve. Like, I have to learn how to do this. Just like how I learned how to put on eyelashes, which are not the best today. You know, it's a learning curve. Like I never used to be able to put on eyelashes at all on myself. And now I can. Even though they're really shitty. But you know, it's like a learning curve for a lot of things. Like literally I was talking to like a friend about like what I was proud of like doing, and like, you know, achievements that I'm like really proud of. And I really couldn't, like, I really was struggling to like think of like things that I thought that I accomplished and like was like proud of. Like I'm glad that I reached 50 like followers. I'm glad that I started streaming. I'm glad that I started like playing Final Fantasy 14. I mean, that's not really an accomplishment, but like I don't know, like I'm glad that I started like reaching out to more people. But like literally the only thing I could think of during that like conversation was like, oh, there was this one fight in the game and I beat it after like 101 tries, and I was just so proud of myself. Like I learned the fight and like I was just really proud of that fight. Like I promise you, like I felt like it was literally like a battle of wills between me and this boss like character in the game. And I was just really like happy about that accomplishment. And I can't even think about like anything else in like my life that I'm equally as proud of, which sounds like super sad if you say it out loud like that. But like I'm grateful for a lot of things, you know, like I'm grateful for the fact that I'm able to live how I live and, you know, have the opportunity or the freedom to like do what I do without much like judgment or much, you know, like not argument, but like kind of like pushback all the time. Like I know some people are like, would we have to be forced to like wear so many different hats and to juggle so many different like things, trying to stream and like have a job and have like, you know, family life. And I am able to just kind of like put that all aside and be like, oh well, I just want to do streaming and I'll just take care of myself and that's it. Like that's literally all I do. And now on top of it, like, you know, I talk to more people. So there's that. But it's just really hard like for me to like juggle anything. Like I am literally a person that definitely like I definitely like to like just focus on one thing at a time. And so I would like focus. That's cool and all, but I got food. Aw, I wish I had food too. I had like a really shitty like oven cooked pizza, so that's all I ate today. Like I don't know, like I feel like it's been like such a long time since I cooked food, like actually cooked a meal and sat down and ate it with family or friends. Like it feels like forever since I've last done that. Like I'm glad you got food, Asabel. I'm glad. At least you're eating good for us. For everyone. You got leftovers? Send some to me. Send some to me. I definitely need some leftovers because like I said, my mom's sick and I'm not working, and so I don't know, like I will do stuff around the house like a little bit, but other than that I don't know, like I just just stream and try to take care of myself. That's it. I feel bad saying that because it's just like, damn girl, you like how old and you doing what now, you know? Like it's just like, I just wish I was like more ahead in like my life and like I could be more accomplished and stuff, but I'm still grateful for where I'm at. Like I feel like I definitely need to like take into account like how lucky I am and like how I have the internet and how I have a phone and have like was able to work this money before my job so that I can buy a new computer and buy this mic and buy this setup, you know, like, and buy games. And like I was able to work like my own, like, you know, use my own strength and like get there. And so like it's hard to like to remember that sometimes. It's definitely hard to like to remember that. And so I feel like I don't know, like it's weird, like yeah, like it's not okay, so it's not like triggered, but like I swear like Final Fantasy 14 is like really hitting me in like some feels, and it's not even like, oh, I love these characters so much and I'm so sad that they're going through this, and it's like, you know, partly that, but it's also the fact that like, damn, some of this shit is like literally reading me for filth. Like holy shit, like if you took like 17-year-old me and like asked her like any of these like any question or something, or talk to her back then, like some of the shit that like word for word is in that game, like holy shit. Like it just surprises me, like, oh shit, when you hear someone on the other side of you, like, I mean, they're not like real people in real life, but like I'm just saying, when you see people like, or characters mirror you, like a past version of you, it's just slightly jarring. It's so unreal, I guess, for lack of a better word. But it's really unreal. It's just like, wow. It's not to say like I changed so much that I'm not that person anymore, but it's just like, wow, now that I am an adult, I make such a concerted effort to like hide it, such a concerted effort to like appear like I'm not feeling those feelings anymore, but I'm very much feeling that way. Like holy shit. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know what. Or you're everything and everywhere. Oh man, but that's the thing, like I'm like that too. Like at work I'm like dummy straight, like I have to be, because like my coworkers are super homophobic, and so I have to pretend to be like super straight. Like it's almost unreal. It's unreal how I just somehow get people coming up to me and telling me all kinds of manner of shit and making it seem like it's okay, like to talk about your coworkers in that manner. Like I'm not gonna eat food from them because they're gay, and I'm like, what? Why would you think that's okay to tell me that? Like it's like the weirdest thing. Like, and I just seem like I always attract people like that, and I just have to be like, and just like nod away and just like, you know, because I'm not out to like everyone. And I feel like for me personally, I don't have like a set like label I want to use for my orientation. Like I just go by queer. So I definitely am more attracted to like female presenting people, you know, but I just don't want to put a label on it. Like if one day I see a dude and they're like really hot as fuck and they're down, like sure. And if like one day, you know, like the opposite happens, it's chill. Like that's to me, like I feel like I'm in the space in my life where I'm like really dedicated to work. So when I am ready to like kind of settle down and be like, I want to have a partner, I don't want to look at like surface level shit. Like I really don't want to look at surface level shit, because like I want to get old with that person and like have them forever. And I wanted to know more about like your brain and like what's up in your noggin type shit, you know? What's up here? Like, can we still have a good conversation after like we're 80 or some shit? You know, that type of stuff. Like, I realized that, hey Ty, Oh, I'm sorry, Ty. I just realized you're here for the Visage stream, but we're just having a mental health day, so we're having a mental health day. Like I wouldn't say I was having a breakdown, but I will definitely say that I was kind of having a breakdown. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was kind of doing like some shadow work in the shower, and God, I was just like, damn, some of these memories were hitting me. Some of these memories are coming back to me like from childhood, and I was just like, bruh, I see why you're not supposed to do some of this shit by yourself. Like, oh, okay. But it's nice to stop. I can talk. I promise I can talk English. I'm glad that you stopped by to say hello at least. You need to stop more in like Discord so we can talk. Yes, we need to talk and hang out in Final Fantasy. Like, for real. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I definitely see why. Like, you're definitely not supposed to do those things alone, or like at least when you're yeah, I know. Like, I watched so much videos and read so much, like, you know, books about it and articles about it, and it's just like, it seems like a solitary thing, but it's very much like a practice where you have to be in tune with yourself, and you definitely gotta be in tune with yourself. And I'm a person that's very distant, like fragmented from myself, like all the parts of myself. Like I put everything of me in a box, and so I think definitely shadow work would help me for sure. But it's something that is not in the first step. It's not the first step for sure. It's definitely not the first step in my journey to becoming integrated. Let's say that. I don't know. Like I really do separate myself a lot. Like I said, it was like at work, I have to put on like, oh, I gotta be like reiki tadashi, like have lots of manners, and it will be like very people oriented and like I have my service face, as I call it. So I have my service face, and like my service face has to be like, it has to cater to so much people and change all the time and just shift shaping. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Timer. Good luck. Thank you. Aw, thank you. You're hot? I'm pretty sure you are. I'm pretty sure you are. You seem to be like a person that knows what they want. That's all you know. Aw. Well, I'm actually cold, so. Oh, no. Like, I don't know. But yeah, like, I don't know, I wear so many different masks like in public. So like when I'm gaming, it's like my truest, most authentic self. Like I get to be silly, and I get to be goofy, and I get to be sexy, and I get to be silly and dumb and just goof off and fuck around for a couple hours and pretend like I'm a human, I guess, in a fantasy space. And I guess I want to bring it up because it's been something that's on my mind, I guess. But like, I feel like a lot of times people might misconstrue that authenticness, or that quote unquote, like, I guess some people refer to it as like a light or something. But they misconstrue it as like, oh, you know, oh, she's so open and free, and I don't know, like I want a piece of it or some shit. Like I don't know, like I feel like I say like a lot of shit to like about my video game characters. Aw, thank you, Ty. Yes, I will definitely try meditating more. Like I feel like meditation, like just sitting down and just meditating, might not be for me, but I heard there's different methods, obviously. So once I find the right method, definitely. And yeah, I'll definitely get through it. I have to. Thank you. And good night, Ty. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Good night, Ty. Aw, good night. Oh yeah. What was I saying? Was I talking about the mask thingamajiggy? I don't even know. Oh yeah, but the thing that yeah, in video games, like how I can be like my more authentic self, and I feel like some people might take that as like, oh damn, like I don't know, like I always had that problem at, like just being in the public eye, like people thinking, aw. Like I had that problem a lot when I was in the public eye, and people would just be like, oh, she's so sweet and she's so nice and she's so like service oriented or people oriented, like she's super interested in like getting to know me. And you know, they may think that I'm like trying to flirt with them all the time, and it's just I'm very much in like I just want to like, oh gosh, like the other M word. I mean, both are good. Both are good for sure. Like you definitely don't want to do too much of the other. Let's just say that. Like everything in moderation, right? Everything in moderation. But yeah, like I feel like a lot of people might misconstrue it as me like flirting with them, and it's like the weirdest thing to talk about on camera, I guess, because I don't know. It's. I'm a very open person. Like I don't very much do too much. Hey, I mean, some people do. Some people do too much, and some people don't do it at all. So it's on a like spectrum. So whatever suits your like liking, you know. I feel like it's personalized. It's definitely personalized. You know, like what's too much for one person might be not enough for them. So. That's just how it is. But like I don't know, I feel like I just get into this weird headspace of just like I just don't want to like lead anyone on. I don't want to lead people astray. I don't want to feel like because a lot of people feel lonely, especially in these days where like we are stuck in our houses and stuff like that. And so we do feel lonely. We do want to talk to people and reach out to people. And like a part of the reason why I even wanted like to like stream and stuff and like to create content is like I wanted to reach people and tell people they're not alone. They're not, you know, like that there's others on here that feel the same way. I feel like I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to like gather up what I'm trying to say. Like I just wanted like my channel and like all the stuff that I do to be more than just like, oh, I'm quirky and sexy and silly and da 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 da. Because I mean, there are parts of me that are that for sure, but in separating them on like this channel, I'm doing myself a disservice, and I don't want to do that like anymore in like real life and separate all these parts of me, because that's where the confusion is coming from. Like that's definitely where the confusion is coming from, like me separating like all these parts of me. And I mean I just had to like say it, like, you know, like I don't care like if no one ever like looks at me or people just like run away flying the other way or some shit just because like I'm talking like what I feel is like my truth, I guess, right now. But I just have to get it off my chest. It's like the internet, like people say all kinds of dumb shit on the internet, and it's all for the most part valid. Like that's your opinion, and the internet is a place where you put your opinions out there, so you can do whatever you want for the most part, you know, within legal means. So yeah, like I just feel like I just needed to like just talk like what I'm like having, like what I'm holding on to, like going forward, and what to expect of me, and like what you can expect of the channel. Like I love doing ASMR videos. I love doing them because they got me through some like tough times. Like, I love gaming, and it got me through some tough times too. Like, together, I would not be here without it, for sure, because I was going through so much pain issues in 2019. And I mean, I would listen to like all types of ASMRs, like, you know, the sexy kind, the relaxing kind, the kind that just like tell you everything's okay and you're going to be okay, and, you know, all different types of ASMRs videos, and they relax me. They are able to help manage some of the pain, and I'm talking like, you know, both mental and physical pain. Like, you know, like, I'm not lessening, you know, mental pain, but, you know, I feel like there are ways that you can dull it, and it doesn't always come constant. It's a very different pain than physical pain. So when you have them both, it's just kind of like this weird headspace you go into. And that year, 2019, I almost didn't exist. Like, I really didn't. Like, I lost like that whole year to just like my pain condition, and I wanted to just basically give back like what I took from like the ASMR community. Like, I wanted to like give of myself what I thought like I could give, like, I guess. But like, when people like, I don't know, it's I feel like it's not people's fault, because it's also my fault for not setting those boundaries and for not telling people straight up like what they can expect from me or what they should do around me. But I feel very much like sometimes the attention that can be garnered from those videos can border on like triggering for me. Like I said, like, I love doing ASMR, and like even the sexy kind. You know, it's like, it's a side of me that I can explore and just have fun with, but I definitely feel like I have to feel safe to do it. Like, I just need to get it out there. I guess, like, I need to just get this off my chest. Like, I have to feel safe to do it. Like I don't want to feel like I'm being pigeonholed into this like weird like corner or alleyway, or like metaphorically, mind you, where I'm just kind of like being hounded by people like, give me more, you know, because like it's definitely on the way. Like, I'm definitely going to work on it. It's just I don't want to feel like I'm being hunted for it. Like, I am more than just sexy voice, and I don't always have a sexy voice. So it's like it's just to act, you know, like I put on like a role playing, you know. So like when I'm talking with my normal voice, it's like the most unsexy thing to me. Like, I don't know how it sounds to you guys. Like, to me, I'm just like, it's just my voice. It took me a long time to actually get used to my voice, hearing it on recordings. So it's like very interesting. Like, before, I would record my like voice on like a song or just speaking something, and I would hate it so much. And I know the reason why logically anyway, but it's still very jarring. Let's just say that it is jarring on such a different level. Such a different level, for sure. It is definitely very jarring, but I got over that initially, you know, and I just kept on recording my voice, and I kept on trying to sing, and I don't know, like, I really feel like I'm just so hard on myself for so many things, and I just don't give myself credit for, like, you know, the things that I've done. You know, I just really don't, even though I should, you know. And I don't like say this to like start crying on stream, because I'm like not going to. There's like no reason for me to start crying, because like, I don't know, like I think the only time I ever cried on stream was like, when the Crystal XR like quote unquote died. Like, I know he didn't really die, but like I was thinking like, oh shit, he's dead. But yeah, I was just like, fuck. I don't know. I'm just But yeah, I just definitely just want I need to feel safe to make those videos. Like, I just need to feel like I'm not getting myself into something that I can't handle, you know? Like, because if I can't handle it, more than likely I'll just drop it. And I don't want to drop this. I don't want to quit. And I know it's not necessarily anyone's like fault or like anyone, like it's up to me really to like say like, well, what is okay, what is not okay, like how to interact with me. And I feel like that's like the most important thing. Like I definitely want to like put that out there. Like I come on here and I look, you know, quote unquote sexy or some shit, you know, I have my titties out or whatever, and I say all kinds of dumb shit during ASMR streams, like, you know, I don't know, like whatever, something real like on borderlines, you know, sexual or whatever. Like I don't mind doing that because it's funny to me. It's like literally I think it's hilarious. Like it's a joke almost. Like, well, the dress up part, I love the dress up just in general, but the like say like like Sora the troll, he says like dick all the time and like poop all the time in Japanese, and it makes him smile, and that he loves doing that. But you know, like I think it's funny to say stuff like that sometimes, but I feel like when I say it, it's like obviously I'm like, look, it feels like I'm going to get like the wrong attention, you know, and I just kind of want to joke around with it. Like literally I'm like the most unsexy person ever. Like I literally just like will talk about something sexy and then like just die laughing in the middle of it because it's just so hilarious to me. It's so ridiculous to me because I do not see myself as that at all, and I may appear like that to people on the outside. Like it sounds like I'm just talking about, oh my god, the memoirs of a beautiful woman. Like I promise you, like it's not, that's just not what I want this to be, because I'm not like a 10 or nothing. Like I promise I'm like, I'm whatever you want to be. Like, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder and beauty fades. So if you think of me as a 10, that's good. If you think of me as like a 1, that's good too, because at the end of the day, my beauty, quote unquote beauty, will not pay my bills. Like, you know what I mean? Like, at least I don't want it to. I don't want it to. I definitely don't. Because it fades. The hold on to something so like short-lived and ephemeral, like, doesn't make sense to me. Like, this obsession with like wanting to look a certain way. Like, I know it logically. Like, I shouldn't want for certain things. But you can like kind of understand inside, like there's this kind of like wanting to understand, like, oh, I wish I was more beautiful, or I wish I was this, wish it was this, I wish it was that, I wish it was that, you know, because you want to get maybe like an edge up in the world, or you want to feel more accepted, or you want to feel more loved, or feel more accepted by your own standards. So I get the obsession with wanting to appear appealing or appear attractive, but I don't want that to be the only thing that I strive for in my life. I just really want to like be more than that, more than like a random face on the internet or random parrot hits on the internet, or I just want to be more than that. Like, if I'm going to make this like a career or some shit, like, which is like still like you know, like, that's still 1 in a million. It's like a dream upon a dream upon a dream, you know. It's definitely not something that everyone can attain, and I'm not going to sit here and say like, oh well, I only want that or something, you know. I'd be just happy just kind of like making some side change from this, you know, of just streaming games and like doing ASMR. Like, you know, if I did that on the side with like what I really want to do, then I don't even need to get paid to do this, honestly, because I just do it for free now, and I would probably continue to do it for free until one day I just got bored of streaming, I guess. But I mean, I just have a lot more passions and and ideas and things that I want to create and release. And I don't want to only just be like that girl in the net. Like, I mean, I'm like a face out of like a million people. Like, I get it. Like, you know, to wish for that, to wish there were people to care more about you, that's a lot, you know? Like, that's a lot to ask of people to actually care about you, for more than what you can give them. Like, I don't know, like, I feel like I really need to work on just like creating what I want to create most of all, and like all the side stuff can be next. And I don't know, like, I've always been that person that kind of like goes with like working harder, not smarter, going with plan B and C before like even thinking about looking at plan A. And it's sad, I guess, in a way, because I will work myself tired doing plan B and C, and then really aspire for plan A and want that to work out, but I never can choose that option. It feels like I never can choose that option, and I want so badly to like just choose that option. I don't know. It's so it's weird. Like even like before, when I first started my channel, I was like really excited to do like karaoke and singing on stream, but I'm just like worried about not sounding good enough, not being enough. You know, the stupid thoughts that like kind of like pervade your mind, you know, trying to nag you into not doing something. And I let those thoughts kind of like stop me from doing that, you know. Like, ever since I was like a kid, I always wanted to like sing and dance, and you know, I didn't have to like make money from it or be famous. Like, fame, I feel like more and more I grow up, but more and more I realize like, fame is definitely not for me. Like, I just want to like make music, sing a song or two, you know, make some, you know, like make a verse and just go out with a bang. That's it. Like, so, I mean, you can talk to me. Literally, I'll stop and just like, if I haven't noticed, what? If I haven't noticed what? I mean, you're right. We have a lot of people that are popular at, you know, things that they're not good at. But I feel like it's more like I have that quote unquote like perfectionist like thing going on, and I want it to be as perfect as I can make it. But there's no such thing as perfection in people. And if you just want to like talk about anything, like this is my first just chatting with me. Like, if you like type something up, I'll like stop, obviously, what I'm saying, and like, you know, talk and like, you know, talk about what you're talking about for a little bit. But yeah, like, yeah, like, I just have this like perfectionist tendency. Like, I used to go to music school. No, it's okay. No, it's okay. Like, you don't have to be a psychologist to like just, I don't know, you just vent about stuff together, honestly. Like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes a body dysmorphia check here. Yeah, I get it for sure. Oh my gosh, but I get it, like, you know what I mean? Like, definitely with like perfection, you have this image in your mind of what you should be or what this should be, and so I don't know, like, I just get so out of it. Like, you just really like start judging the shit out of everything. Like, this is too small and this is too big and this mole is too this, and it's just, I don't know, like you just keep, you know, nitpicking at like, oh, this verse is not right and this needs to be more emotional or whatever. Like, you just get so much into nitpicking that I didn't get it though. Well, you said like you suffer with body dysmorphia and you have a dick bigger than your brain. So I mean I get it. I get the situation you're in. I may not be in it. I never been diagnosed with body dysmorphia, but I do have some hang-ups about my body. I know it's definitely not to the severity of like people body's dysmorphia. Like, I'm not gonna lessen that, because that's definitely a serious issue. And yeah, like I understand it logically. Like, I may not be able to like mentally put myself in your shoes like perfectly, because that's something only you can do, you know what I mean? Like, I can like think about like how it would be like to be in your situation, but I don't know. Aw. Yeah, that's the thing about like body dysmorphia. No matter what you do to change it, the thing that needs changing is like up here. Like, this is what's like kind of telling you this is not enough and this is too much and this is whatever, you know? And so yeah, that's the thing. It's like a mental thing, you know? Like, I know when I lost weight, I kept seeing the same girl like, you know, 50 or 40 pounds ago. Like, no matter what, like, you couldn't tell me that I lost weight. Like, I could not see it. Like, I literally couldn't. I still think I'm like that big old like girl before. Like, I mean, I gained weight back. So but it just like, it's like this mental image of just who you are, and it's like stuck in your head and you want to change it so bad, and it's like this hamster wheel of just like continuously going on and on and on, and no matter what you try to do, like, I know some people do like surgery, some people do like dieting, working out, makeup. Like, some people have it so severe where they don't want to leave their house because, you know, they're too afraid of showing this their body, because they're thinking like they're so hideous, and it's not true, but it's just what our minds are telling us, you know? Gain like 10 pounds, I feel like. Yeah, that's the thing about it. It's just mind tricks, you know? Like, your mind is telling you so much, you know? Oh, okay. See, like, I don't know how tall you are, but I guess like you'd be more like on the tall and like more fit side. Like, I don't know, but yeah, like, definitely with like body dysmorphia, it's just kind of like that, you know? It's definitely just, no matter what anyone tells you, no matter how much you work on yourself, no matter what you do to quote unquote like try and do something for change, like, you never see it, you know? And it just feels like this hamster wheel, really, you know? And it's painful. It's very painful. Okay, yeah, so you're like really tall and like skinny. I don't know. Yeah, I think that's a good weight for that height. That's like I would think it is. I'm not a medical, like, super medical professional, but I would think that's pretty average height and weight. So, but like I said, like, body dysmorphia is definitely a thing where no matter how much you gain or lose weight, it's definitely something that starts in the mind. And so that's something you need to, like, well, if you're wanting to. I know I personally I go through therapy and stuff like that, my issues, but I would recommend, if that's something you want to work on it more from like a holistic perspective. So like all around, like, definitely like everything all together. because we really do like attack like the small parts of it and be like, okay, well, if I feel super skinny, or if I feel super fat, or super pale, or super, what are you talking about? I don't get it. How I don't get it? Well, if I don't get it, you might have to explain it to me then. I don't know. Maybe I don't get it though. I don't know. But that's what I'm saying. You work a lot. Like, you work your ass off to get to that point, but it feels like it's never enough for you, right? Is that what it is? Like, I don't know if I'm like getting what you're saying, unless you're saying like you gain weight easily. I don't know. But then if it's that, then that's something for sure you should take up with your doctor. Yeah, then yeah, that's like body dysmorphia, right? So yeah, if you are training a lot, you train your ass off, you know, you're like putting in hours every day, and I mean, that's how I feel with makeup. Like, I'd take 2 hours. Like, I didn't put 2 hours into doing my makeup, but I'll, you know, do my makeup for 2 hours, and like, I'm like, I look the same. I look the same, like the same quote unquote hideous person I look like without makeup. You know, like quote unquote hideous, but you know what I'm saying. Okay. But yeah, I think, as I'm saying, like it's something that starts in the mind, like for sure. I mean, I don't know. It could just be something like your genetics, but like I said, it's probably something related to a medical issue. I don't know your medical history, so I can't really like comment on it too much because I'm not a doctor and I'm not going to pretend to sit up here like I am or anything. But if it's something that is concerning you, I would definitely recommend you go and check it out. Like, maybe you have like a fast metabolism, maybe, you know, it could be anything. It could be any number of things, you know. It could be diet. You could be like eating the wrong diet for yourself to like not gain weight. So I'm not sure, you know. Like that's what I said. I was like, you want to like approach it from a holistic like way, so that you start with the mind, you start like with your diet, you start with like what's like all the parts of your life, and try to like fix it as a whole rather than like pieces of just like, okay, well, I want to gain muscle, let me just gain muscle, and that's it. I got it. Finally. Trenbolonia? What's Trenbolonia? Or Trenbologna? I can't. What's Trenbologna? Is that like a triple bologna and cheese sandwich? Oh no. Well, yeah, like I would definitely recommend, like, if you are trying to put on muscle or like weight and you've been training at it and eating well, to go and, you know, ask like a doctor or a physician or, you know, some medical professional that's more experienced in that. Like I said, like I may be like of the medical profession persuasion, but obviously I'm just low on the list. I just take care of like old people. that's all I do. Anabolic applesauce? Oh, is that like a steroid? Question mark? Oh no, I wouldn't recommend taking anything off the counter that's not good for you. Unless like your doctor prescribed it, obviously, you know. I don't know what I think anabolic is a steroid for bodybuilding. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. Like, yeah, you can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna get some water here. Another thing is, like, I quit smoking, like actual cigarettes. And hello, hi there, Sam. How you doing? I'm telling you, Acid Bomb, if you want to get some gains, you might have to talk to a doctor. Like, you might want to talk to a doctor about that. Because if you're saying, like, you train a lot and you eat a lot, you got to go to the doctor. Like, if you're not gaining weight, it could be just a fast metabolism. Maybe you have to eat more than, like, average people. But, I think if you're having trouble, like, keeping weight on, you should go to the doctor and ask about that. If not, if you don't want to go to a doctor, then you might want to like consult like a nurse hotline. I know they have that, or urgent care. But I don't know what to tell you. You can consult like some other officials online, but I don't know what to tell you, because if you want to stay on the hamster wheel, then be my guest. But yeah, like I don't know about you, but I may not trust people the best, but when it comes to my health, I would trust someone who knows, like, who's been to, school for it way more than me. Like, you feel like how you feel inside your body, so you can know. But the laws of thermodynamics are all I need. Well, I hope the best for you then. And a good stack. Well, I hope the best for you. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I really do hope the best for you then. Like, I know when it comes to my health, I'm just like, I kind of but I kind of stay towards like medical professionals. Like, that's just me. Just because like everyone in my family are medical professionals for the most part, and so I really don't have any reason to not trust doctors. I mean, obviously you need to find a good doctor that you have a good relationship with, but if that's not something you're interested in doing at all, then I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life, obviously. Like, I'm definitely not gonna do that. You gotta do you. Like, what works for you, and I'm not here to like preach about anything that you don't want to do. Like, that's up to you to like decide what fits in your life. So, like, I was just like about to start saying, like, talk about that. I look and see, like, there's no point in being on a cycle right now. It's like in the middle of winter. It's time to fluff up, gain 10 pounds in a couple months. Well, then you're making progress, right? So keep doing what you're doing then. If it's working for you, then yeah. I feel like in the winter seasons, for sure, like when it's cold and you just go outside less and just do less, you know what I mean? Like, you have holidays and there's like a lot of functions and a lot of food, you just tend to gain weight normally. So if like bulking up was something you want to, no, you're not making progress. Progress is a myth. I said, Bob, I don't know what you're talking about anymore. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of like progress. So am I a myth then? Because it's 2 fits muscles and 3 fits fat. What is that, like macros or something? Like, Oh no. You may just naturally be lean. I don't know. I don't. Like, unless you up your calorie intake and lessen, like, I wouldn't say lessen it all the way, but you might want to do, I don't know what kind of exercise you're doing, obviously. Like, I don't know what you're doing, but, I mean, obviously there's some exercises that are more conductive to, gaining weight. Not gaining weight, that's not what I'm trying to say. There's exercises that are more conductive to, like, toning versus, like, just burning your calories. Oh. Gyno? What's gyno? I don't know what gyno is. Is that short for, like, gynecology? I'm not sure. Sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. I just saw, like, you shorten that word, and I was like, what is that? What's that? But I don't. And what's happening? We're just talking about our, like, mental issues with the time to join boys. We're just talking about mental health and stuff like that. They were talking about, like, acid bomb and body dysmorphia and stuff like that. Oh gosh. I don't condone taking steroids. Acid bomb, sorry. Yeah, I don't condone, like, doing stuff. I wouldn't know about that. Like, oh no. You don't want that. So unless, like, you get prescribed that, I wouldn't tell you to mess around with, you know, random drugs like that. Like, be careful. Oh yeah, brings all the boys to the yard. Yeah. Oh gosh. I don't know. That's that's definitely something. Oops. Do I have any water with me right here? No. Oh, I think anabolic is like a steroid. It's like a steroid typically used for, like, bodybuilding. I'm not sure exactly, but I feel like that's what they call it. Yeah. I don't know. Well, yeah. It's good to stay that way. If you don't need it, don't use it. I'll just say that. Hi, there's Kurosama. Hi. Same, honestly, light bulb. Same. Except I'm upstairs instead of the basement. How you doing? I hope you're doing good, Kurosama. I hope you guys are doing good. Yeah. That's why we're here, because it's free and it's the only space we got right now. Like, I know, I'm glad that my mom allowed me to live here. Or should I say my parents, because both of them are okay with it. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing good tonight. I'm glad that you guys wanted to hang out with me for a little bit. Oh no. Honestly, I'm just working at it, girl. I am just working at it. Like, honestly, I have just been having the weirdest week on Visage today. But then I was just like, yeah, I think today's like a mental health day. Just where I'm just talking about random stuff. About, like, this, to just get it off of my chest kind of thing. Ooh, a paper box neighborhood downtown. I'll be down for that. I'll be closer to the city so I can get more work. I mean, it makes it more interesting for sure. Having people to share the weirdness, honestly. Like, when you're by yourself and you experience some weird shit, it's just kind of like, did anyone see that? And then you have no one to be like, oh, I saw that, you know, that moment. So yeah, let's keep it weird. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah. Don't say that. Don't say that. If there is, I'm gonna cry. Don't do that. I'm really scared of them. Like, I'm super scared of them. Unless there is one and you're trying to warn me for real. Okay, don't scare me, because I was about to like start freaking the fuck out. Like, I'm like super afraid of them. I'm like super afraid of them. I'm sorry. You would not want to see me freak out about spiders, honestly. Like, the whole reason I met like a friend is because they were helping me. Stop! No legs. I hope it's just nothing at all. I hope it's nothing at all. Like, no bugs, please. I'll die. And you get to see it all on camera. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, like literally the whole reason I met like one of my friends here on stream is because she saw me playing Final Fantasy 14. And we got to this area where there was like these monsters that looked like that, and I couldn't do it by myself. I was like really freaking the fuck out, and I was like, oh shit, I might end stream because I don't want to deal with these monsters alone. And she was super nice, and she she logged into the game, and like we talked on Discord, and like she helped me kill all the monsters in the area. So I'm just really grateful to her, because honestly I would have stopped streaming that day, and it'd been sad. Like and my game was super laggy that day too, so a lot of things happened that day, but I'm just really glad that we got through it. Oh gosh. But yes, those bugs are an enemy. That's kind of the whole and they're much more realistic than Final Fantasy 14, and that's like literally the biggest like thing that's like, oh, I don't know if should I get this game? Can I deal with this? Like, I know it's just in one area, but still, like say like in Nair. I like how I don't like to talk about like these bugs, but they're not bugs, but I'm just like I just can't call them by their name. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I hate saying that word. Even the word triggers me, and I'm just like, oh shit. Which reminds me, I probably should blacklist that word, so you guys can't tease me about it. Can't tease me about that. But yeah, like in Nier, like the original Nier, like Nier Gestalt and Nier Replicant, they have these. Yeah, I don't like them at all. Honestly, I can't even look at them. Like, I hate them. But like in Nier Gestalt and Nier Replicant, like there's these enemies there, and there's only 3 of them in the entire game. You will never see these enemies again in the whole game. But like they had like in front of Emil's mansion, there is one in the foyer, like one in like the long passageway before you get to the manor. So that's not a foyer, but the long winding like hill before you get there. There's a little mob of them, so there's 2 of them in a set. When you go down into Emil's mansion in Nier Gestalt, they have them down in the lower mansion as well, like lower level in the laboratory area, and that's the only time you'll ever see it in the game. And I was just like, that's such a random addition. Like, I get it because it's like supposed to be like a haunted mansion and there's no one here, but God, I hated it. I hated it so much. I remember just board drifting all the way to the ocean city because I didn't want to like stop and look at them. Like, I would have to hit them with a damn board before I could even get to like I couldn't look at them at all. I hated looking at them. Like, this is another funny story about like those type of bugs, right? Like, I remember I was in my house and I was talking to my brother, and all of a sudden there was one on the ceiling, and it was just kind of like slowly, ever so slowly, inching slowly towards his face, right? And I could not for the life of me talk. I couldn't say shit to him. All I was just like, oh shit. Just like literally, it was like some Looney Tunes shit. It was just like, and then I just turned around and I ran, and my brother's like, what the hell's wrong? What happened? Because we were having a conversation about something, and he was like, why did you stop talking all of a sudden? And so he like grabs me to be like, what's wrong? Tell me what's wrong. And I just jumped out of my skin. I was like, yo, don't touch me. I was like, don't touch me. And I shit you not, I almost like shot myself. Like I didn't. I almost like pissed my pants. I was like, literally, it was like knocking on the door, and I was like, I know this TMI, but that almost happened, and I was like, oh my gosh, I hate them with a passion. I promise you, it's not a joke when I tell you I hate them with a passion. Like, I promise you. So I probably have a bunch of stories of like why I hate them, but that's probably be the only one. Yeah, like literally almost scared the shit out of me. Like literally, like, you know when you have that phrase and they're like, oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. That almost scared the shit out of me. Definitely. Like definitely. So yeah, I don't fuck with it. And the saddest thing, like I remember being on like a dating website or something, and like 2 girls that I was talking to on there, they both were like, I want a pet, spider. And I'm just like, why? Just why? I just want to ask why to myself. Like, I don't know how I attracted the only 2 people. Well, I mean, there's probably more than 2 people on that website that felt that way about exotic pets, but like literally I had to try 2 people who were just like, I love these and I want this in my house. And I'm like, look, I could probably do like snakes, maybe lizards. Like I wouldn't want to touch them, like turtles, frogs. I mean, I wouldn't want to touch them, but I would understand if you wanted a pet turtle, but a pet, it's just I can't deal with it. I couldn't go to your house. I would just die at the doorway just knowing who was like in your house. Like I just couldn't. Like if that shit ever got lost in your house, I would like literally dip, and I wouldn't want to touch nothing in your house. I'd just like, I don't need no keys, I don't need nothing, just throw me out the window. And yes, you understand, Squirrel Sama, you understand, you definitely understand. Like I just can't. I wouldn't want to take my bag home with me because I think it would be in there, so I would just be gone. Be gone. So that's like one of my biggest phobias, for sure. Definitely those things that will not be named. Like from this moment forward, because I'm definitely not trying to like have nightmares about them no more. But another phobia of mine is like lightning. I can talk about lightning, but yeah, leggy boys. I don't like the leggy boys. No leggy boys for me, please. I'll pass. But like another one is like lightning, which is weird, but like ever since watching this documentary, like I just feel like it wasn't a documentary, it was like this whole thing, this segment of lightning, and this lady had the misfortune of being struck by lightning, I think like 3 or 4 times, and I was just like, damn, that couldn't be me. I would, oof. I mean, it could be me if I was that unlucky, but I hope it would never be me, because damn, that just is scary. Like, I think Odin was kind of gunning for her, Like, I don't know. Like, what are some of your phobias, guys? I don't know. If you want to share them, you're more than welcome to share them with me. Your secret will be safe with me. But I don't know, like, she was in the garden. Her first time she got struck by lightning, she was in the garden. The BBC. Well, yeah, like she was in the garden and she was like getting some vegetables, and she saw that it was getting stormy, and so she was like, oh, I should go inside. Oh wow, really? I mean, I'm not gonna say what I think it means. I, I don't know. I'm not gonna say. This guy's gonna just say it. BBC. You're joking. Oh god. Imagine really being afraid of that and just like going on Pornhub and being like, you know, like you're scrolling on like your phone and you're like, oh no, go past it quickly. Like, imagine if you were. That would be funny. That would be like a sad phobia, but I don't know. Right? Just like, go away now. I don't want to see this on my feed. Or on my, I guess your feed, yeah, I don't know. Do you have a feed on Pornhub? Is that how that works? I don't know. Is it like Twitter or Twitch or something where you see like recommended channels? You like this one, so we recommend this, and you're like, oh god, no, not that one. I don't know. I wouldn't know either. I mean, you can watch the videos there without an account, so I don't know. I mean, there's no judgment if you have an account on Pornhub. Like, that's all you, but I don't. So, I mean, there's, to me personally, there's no incentive for me to like make an account, like, unless I wanted to post or like have separate categories for like all my favorite videos. But I don't know, I don't like visual porn so much. Like, that's just a thing of me. I don't know. I'm very like, I want to imagine what's happening. Like, let me have my fantasy type shit. I'm very much like in my head type person. Like, I don't want to like see much. I don't need to see much. I don't need to like feel much. I just want to like be in my own head, and that's that good space. Like, I like that. Oh no. So yeah. I don't know. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah. Right. Well, I don't know. That's just how it works for me. But yeah, like this lady, she was like getting garden vegetables, and she went inside and she saw it was stormy, and she started to wash her vegetables in the sink, and then all of a sudden, like she got. Oh, you think about being bad and getting bad food? Hey, Saturday night's that night to do that. Honestly, if anytime you have to be bad and get some bad food, Saturday is the day to do it, or on an off day, for sure. Just get some wings or some like junk food and like treat yourself, you know, be a little naughty, you know, cheat on your little cheat day, you know, cheat on your food diet. Not, I don't know, anything else unless I don't know. But I don't know, I used to love going out on the weekends when I was able to. Like, I definitely stopped during last year because I just couldn't because of health issues, but when I could do it, it was fun. Like, I was never like the baddest chick that, you know, jumps up on the scene, but there were some good times. There were some good times for sure. You know, you get stupid drunk and, you know, you don't steal cigarettes, but like you like get random cigarettes from strangers, and like, I don't know, it gives this weird time to just be sassy and have fun with your friends and just like take pictures. And I don't know, I miss those days when I could just like go out and have fun with my friends. Yeah, just bumming cigarettes. Yeah. Yeah, like, honestly, I remember like making so much money from like going on this bus trip. Like, I used to go on bus trips sometimes, and people would be, or not only bus trips, but also like when you go like traveling, and they would see you smoking. Like, so much people would come up to you and be like, oh, I want a cigarette, can I get $1? Like, I'll give you $1 for one cigarette, or I'll give you $2 for 2 cigarettes. And they're like, oh, okay. I mean, I would give it to you for free if you asked, but since you're giving me $1, fuck it, I guess. Like, I didn't advertise selling this shit, but I don't know. I feel like if you're out there and about and you're like, I want a cigarette, can I bum one from you? Like, I don't know. I'm not telling you to sell. Don't start selling cigarettes, because the store does that already. But I definitely Hey, we're addicts trying to yeah. Oh no. I mean, look, I quit smoking too, so I actually know who you're talking about, because right now I would like literally pay someone for a cigarette right now, but I don't even have $1 in cash, so I couldn't even do that. But I quit, and I mean, I kind of switched to vaping because of a friend. But oh my gosh, it's so hard. Like, I want to go back to smoking and just be like, but I know I need to quit, just all out. It's so bad for my health, I know, but I just need to quit flat out. But I'm making progress, I guess. Like, I'm having days where I just don't smoke at all, and well, it's been like that for a couple weeks now, so I'm kind of mini proud of myself, even though I think about, you know, going to the store and just buying some. I get it. Oh gosh. Oh, I know. Well, yeah, I don't know. It's just funny. It's really funny. Like, even the whole story about how and why I started smoking. Like, I feel like a lot of people are just like, oh, I started smoking because I thought it was cool, or I started it because I wanted to impress friends, or I wanted to fit in or something, you know? But my dumbass was like, oh, I'm legally 18. Let me just go to the store and buy myself some cigarettes. Just let me gift myself $18. Like, not $18. Give myself a bad habit. Honestly, it's good that you never did. I promise you don't want to start. Don't start, and you won't have to quit, so. Just smoke. Just get a, what they call those things? The fog machines? Just get one of those and just, like, throw it in your house whenever you want to see smoke. Or burn something. I just, like, randomly burn something, and then that's it. Don't get into smoking, I promise you. It is an expensive habit. It makes doctors look at you like you're fucking stupid. Like, if you really want professionals to look at you like you're literally upside down or something, tell them you smoke proudly or something, and you're not going to stop. Like, if you do that, they will look at you like, wow, you're stupid as fuck. Like, so I wouldn't recommend it to anybody unless you just like being ostracized. If you do it already, then that's on you, but I don't want to continue. Like, I know I'll have days where I slip up, but I hope that I don't, and I can get like a good streak of a couple months. Oh, I'm glad you're practicing Japanese though. Hey, I know we need to start talking more in the Discord, so we can just like practice Japanese together. Like, I love when I'm like in the game, like 14, and like I see like random people, like they're like, oh, I only speak Japanese, can you help me with this? Like, it's translated obviously, but I love that, and I just kind of go in their parties and be like, hey, I can help you real quick, hi. Like, it's really fun. You need to figure out your keyboard. I don't know if you're on a Mac or if you're on Windows. Ooh, excuse me. But if you're on Windows, there's option to fix it. I think if you go to settings and keyboards, you can like I think sometimes you have to download it, but if you download it, you should be able to get Microsoft IME Japanese version, and you switch on like the tabs. Windows, yeah. So yeah, you can download Microsoft IME in you have to go to settings. Like, don't like look it up online. You could, but it's easier to like just go through settings and go to keyboard and change it there. And yeah, I would recommend when you're first starting out, you should try and like just do the Romanji type keyboard. So like if you type SA, it's gonna be sa together. So you'll still be able to write English letters, but you could write Japanese that way. So yeah, that's how I do it. I mean, I know like on the phone it's different, because on the phone I think it's like akasato hana ma, like stuff like that, you know, like, and then you have to go into like each thingamajiggy and get like the letters you want, right? I used to use it, but IME got to say, like IME works for me right now. I haven't updated my computer, so that might be that might be why, but I've been using it pretty well, and it's pretty okay now. But yeah, definitely check it out again, because it might just be like, might have just turned off. If not, I think you can delete the pack from your computer. Not pack, but like the just kind of like turned it off, so you don't have the option to go back to it and then reinstall that. Yeah. But yeah, I had a lot of good fun. Just like, yeah, so desu ne, yay. Oh, what kind of words are you practicing right now? Like, what kind of words? Like, どんな言葉を練習してんの? Oh no, I just love like speaking Japanese and like practicing it. Like, I can never get enough. Like, I know it's not the best, I'm not the best at it, but I absolutely adore it. It literally gives me the reason to breathe. But like, it's no exaggeration when I say that. I like literally coughed in my mic, so I'm sorry if I coughed and you were listening to me and like broke your eardrums. I'm sorry, but it literally gives me the reason to breathe. Like, honestly, I adore the language. Like, hey, yeah, basic colors. Okay, I'm gonna quiz you. How do you say yellow in Japanese? How do you say red in Japanese? How do you say how are you doing in Japanese? Like, I don't know, I'm gonna quiz you real quick. Oh, my eyebrows itchy. I just rapid fire like 3 questions on you. I just realized. Oh, but I don't know. It just reminds me of those good old times when I was a kid and I just like would study. Aishiteru? Aishiteru is like I love you. Definitely I love you. Kiro? Kiru is to cut. The first one is kiru, like to cut or to no, yeah, kiru is to cut. There's other words too, that could be it, but the word for yellow is kiro. So it's the first character that you wrote, ki, and then I, and then ro, instead of do. So almost there. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. But you had aka, right? Aka is definitely red. Aw, it's okay. I think we should have like a whole study session in Discord. Like, literally. The third thing was the third thing I asked was like, do you know how to say how are you doing? Or yeah, how are you doing? Yeah, and then you were ice steady for how you doing. Honestly, that's kind of cute. Yeah, genki desu ka? Yeah, that's good. So you got 2 out of 3 right. Hey. You did it, Scroll-sama. That's good. That's good. I like it. I love it. Honestly, I love when people like take the effort to like learn different languages, because in American schools we really do not emphasize that enough. Like, in every other country around the world, English and multiple other languages are mandatory to learn. So even though people may graduate and they don't know how to speak English perfectly, they still have some idea of like English and other languages under their belt. So I'm just like, it's like, why don't we do that in America? Like, we have so many, like, so much, like, it's like a melting pot. So why don't we learn more languages in school? Like, I think it'd be such a wonderful thing to like teach children growing up and to have it carry out throughout like our mandatory education system. Like, that's dumb, because like in Canada, like when you go into Canada, the official language is obviously English and French, and you have both options on every sign. Like, you will go on the interstate and the language is both French and English, so that you can understand it and the French speakers can understand it. France, disgusting. It's Canada, but I don't know. I've never been to France, but I like French. I think everyone can benefit from learning a little bit of different languages, to be honest. I wouldn't try speaking it there. I'm not saying to speak English in France. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you should learn different languages. Like it's just that American people, we're like kind of raised to be like, oh, well, English is the national language. And I'm like, no, like it's the language in America and maybe in other countries, but it's not like that around the world. Like you need to speak, we need to like be educated. Like as much as like people in America want to say like we're number one and you know we're the best country in the world, how can you say that we are if we're not trying to, like, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't, I don't know, like I feel like that's not, it's like it doesn't add up to me. It doesn't add up. Like you just, it doesn't, like, I don't know. All I'm saying is that we as Americans, as English speakers, we need to like be more educated in like different languages, because other people take the effort. They do like put the effort in learning other languages. Like literally I can like talk to my friend and she knows like 4 languages, and it's because like she grew up in like Russia, and then she moved to I forgot, I think it was Iran, so she knows several different languages, and she also knows English as well, like perfectly. And what American will you meet that knows like say another language perfectly, unless like they grew up with it? Like yeah, she was born in Russia and then she moved. Yeah, but I think she moved when she was like a kid, so I'm not sure. That's what she said. That's what she told me. So yeah, like she's not living in Iran now, but when she was a kid she moved there. Yeah, but I'm saying like Americans, we don't like, you're hard pressed to find Americans that will know a second or third language fluently. And so I feel like, yeah, when anybody who's like, you know, an English speaker takes it upon themselves and be like, oh, I want to learn a new language, I find that commendable. Like, because that's not what we're taught here. You know, we get like taught like maybe French or German or Spanish for like a year in not college, but a year in high school or something, and that's it. A year in like middle school, and that's it, and it's done. And I'm like, no, like you need to make it more like I feel like it should be a mandatory part of the curriculum to learn multiple languages. That's my piece on it. It helps with brain development. It helps with just, you know, just learning different languages. Like, you know, you're better set in the world, and I think it's a good addition for any person. You can see more of the world if you can talk to more people, obviously. Like, you know. So I find it very commendable that you are taking upon yourself to like learn Japanese too. Like I definitely want to learn another language in addition to Japanese. I'm kind of mixed between a couple of them, either like Russian or Chinese or Korean or French, because I do want to eventually go and move to like Canada or like France, but I'm like afraid to like speak shitty French, because I know French people do. I've heard so many stuff about French people. They don't play like if you have an accent or you like they have the American accent, they're like, oh, look at this American person, like I mean, I'm pretty sure some people probably find it endearing that you're trying, but but I do want to learn like actual French and like actually talk French when I go to France. Like either that or like Italian. I don't know. I want to learn like a couple different languages for sure. Okay, I'll see you soon, Squirrel-sama. Go get something yummy for me. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I think it's really commendable to like learn different languages. And it doesn't have to start with like, oh, well, I want to pick up this language. Sometimes it's just like, oh, well, I want to try different foods, like, or I want to see these like spots in the world. You know, it's just like that first thing that kind of gives you that initial interest, you know? And I don't know, like, I feel like people definitely benefit from like opening their minds and just not having to be like pigeonholed into like their little small like town. And if you were born in like a small town like I was, there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like it's definitely, at least for me, like it's something that I want to do and like just expand my worldview and just be like, yeah, I want to travel and talk to people of different cultures and with different experiences, and you know, understand that my experience is not the only experience out there. Like there's just so many people living so many different lifestyles, and you know, they might be more privileged than me, they might be less privileged than me. I just want to know, I want to learn. I don't know, I like learning about people anyway. So I don't know, like if you could learn like any language, what would it be? Like I don't know, like I know for sure I want to be fluent in Japanese, for sure. And then like I said, I was like wondering like if I wanted to learn like French or Russian or Chinese. I don't know, like I would get into like it's not manhwa. No, manhwa is like a manga, but like what's it called again? Like okay, so I guess on YouTube I got recommended like this Chinese drama and like some Chinese like animation, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like the language just sound like, I don't know, like to me, like I would hear the songs, like it's always the music that always gets me, but like the music kind of just like hit me, and like I just love how it kind of like flows, and I would love to like sing in Chinese one day. Like I was in college and I was singing different languages anyway, so that's just like a person that I don't know, I just like doing that. So I don't know, I think singing in Chinese would be nice, and I already can sing in like say like Japanese, English, I did like Italian, Latin, German, French in college, but in German too, but like my pronunciation was always left something wanting, let's just say that. Like French and German kicked my butt all the time. I always kicked my butt. Latin and Italian I had better luck, but I still had a very American-esque pronunciation to everything. So yeah, I was like I don't know. But yeah, one day I want to like just sing in like other languages that I think sound pretty. And then French, obviously, because I want to just move to like either France or Canada. I think it'd be cool. Like eventually I'll move or something. But I don't know. I'm silly. But I hope you guys' days are going good, and you guys are hanging out and you're chilling and like having the best weekend that you can have. Drink lots of water and take care of yourself. Unlike me, because I'm not drinking water. I need to drink water. All I've been doing is just vaping all day in bed. I just need to stop. I do that too much. Eventually I have to quit vaping too, because you're not supposed to be smoking, period, but I do. And it's like that stepping down, that stepping down from the bad habit of like smoking cigarettes and smoking like what is this called, cigarillos, and like working your way down to where you could just like stop altogether. You don't need to do any of that. Like I definitely want to stop. That's like my biggest vice right now. That and like alcohol, I would say. Like I would definitely say alcohol is like a big vice for me. Oh no. Like, I feel like I just been drinking more than usual. Like, oh, okay. No, that's not true. I had more reason to drink, because the quantity hasn't changed. Because I've definitely had years where I drank way more than I needed to. Definitely way more than I needed to. Like, I remember like some years in my life that I just get blackout drunk almost like every other weekend, and that was interesting. Not the best thing ever, but like, it's interesting. And like, the weirdest thing about me when I get drunk, there's like a couple versions of drunk me, let's just say that. My favorite version of drunk me is when I'm responsible drunk me. Like, I go into full mom mode. I start folding clothes, getting ready for bed. I like brush my teeth. Like, I'm like super extra responsible. Like, I'm like putting like stuff away so that when I wake up, I'll be ready to get it later. Like, I'll put like little like Tylenol, not Tylenol, but Aleve or something by my bedside with like a big old bottle of water, and like maybe like some crackers or some shit, like a snack. Like, I'm not gonna wake up in the middle of the night and eat the crackers, but like when I wake up and feel like I want to eat, it's there, so I can have something on my stomach when I take the pills. Like, because I know as soon as I go to sleep, I'm gonna sleep for like at least 10 to 12 hours. Like, when I get blitz drunk, I sleep for hours. I have to sleep all of it out, or else I'll have like the shittiest hangover. Like, that's how, like, if you're about to get a hangover and you have nothing to do, like you have no work to like go to the next day or no meetings to go to, I promise you, if you're able to sleep it off, your body will thank you. You thank you, because you'll be like, oh shit, I feel great, I feel good, damn. Like, I mean, if you're okay with sleeping 10 to 12 hours of the day, I don't recommend it all the time, but if you're in a pinch and you have the free time, then definitely do that. I would not condone drinking to that point, but if you do find yourself at that point, I'll just say take care of yourself and get some water, and yeah, just sleep it off. And then when you wake up, have a balanced meal. I know that's such a mom thing to say, but I usually am the mom friend, so that's just me. You're welcome. Okay, I am Azuretto mommy for the day. Azuretto mommy. But yeah, that's like my favorite drunk version of me. Like, when I'm super responsible. My least favorite version of me when I'm drunk is like, I don't know, just say like when I get too like flustered or some shit. So like, I just get into this moment, I'm just like, I need some time to myself so I could just do my own thing, and I'm like, oop. I just gotta have private time. So yeah, that's just, I don't know, that's just me. Whenever I drink, that's just how I am. Like, either it's that version of me, the responsible me, or the really happy-go-lucky, giggly me. Like, I'm just like the life of the party. I'm having fun, like on 11. And oh, thank you for the follow, J Monster Q22. Thank you. Welcome to the family. I hope you're having a wonderful night, and I'm glad you joined me. Yeah. Today we're just having a mental health day, and we're just talking, and I was feeling really, really sad in the beginning. But I don't know. I feel like getting off some stuff on my chest is making me feel better. So, yay, we're talking. I hope you're doing good tonight. But yeah, like, I don't know. There's another version of me, like, yeah. So like, the drunk me is like, so like, the excited me, the like happy-go-lucky me, the, what else? The responsible mommy me, and obviously all of them end with sleep. Okay, it's sleepy me. Like, no matter how responsible, no matter how like happy-go-lucky I am the night, or how excited I am, it all ends with like me falling asleep. So definitely, that's just how it is. I don't know. I don't know. I like drinking, but it's definitely not for everyone. It's not for everyone. I would not tell people like, oh yeah, you have to drink to have fun, because it's not true at all. Like, some people can't handle the liquor, and there's no shame in that. You're not less of a person for that at all. You know, some people just cannot process alcohol the same way as another person, and that's okay. That's fair. That's all right. So I enjoy alcohol, but I know not everyone does. So I appreciate if like you like it, or if I like it and you don't like it and you tell me that, I'll be like, yeah, I appreciate that. Like, you can be like, we can be cool, because I like it. I don't know. I like having like difference. Like, not like, I don't know. We just vibing. Honestly, I just like company when I'm like drunk anyway. So company. It don't matter if you're drunk with me or not. But yeah. Well, that's like one of my like bad. I would say that's like one of my bad vices, but I don't know. Like, do you guys have like a favorite drink? Because I have like a favorite drink for sure. Like, mine's is a cocktail called Godfather. I was gonna say Gothfather. That'd be a very interesting cocktail for sure. Well, my favorite cocktail is definitely a Godfather, but I modify it. So instead of just the whiskey and the amaretto, I would add Sprite to it or soda water to it, and it's really good. Just kind of like a splash of it, just to give it like a little bubble. And I don't know why, but every time I ask for that drink, I never ask for like a Godfather. Like, I just say like, can I get a shot of whiskey and amaretto and some a splash of Sprite? But every time I ask for it, like, and I go to the bar, people are like, yo, what is that? What is that? Like, I don't know why. Like, it's I guess it depends on what kind of bar you go to, because some bars are just like, literally, let me get a margarita. Oh, we're talking about drinking. Hey. And like, what's your favorite cocktail? What's your favorite cocktail? Yeah. I was explaining, like, my favorite cocktail is called a Godfather with a splash of Sprite. And every time I order it, I always get looks at the bar. Like, I always do. People are just like, what is that? What is that? What is that? Like, it's like the most interesting thing. And I guess it's because, like, like some bars are like beer bars, like you only order beer there, or like a margarita bar, and like you only order margaritas there. So yeah, like, I guess if you go to those bars and ask like for that, it's just like, I mean, rum and coke is like, I think it's a legit drink, honestly. It is definitely a legitimate drink. I would rather make rum and coke at home, because at least I can control how much rum is in it and how much coke is in it, obviously. And it's not like $12 a pop. Like, I went to a live venue once and literally bought a rum and coke, and she was like $12, and the cup was like less than half of this. Like, it was less than half of this thing. And that hurts. Like, if you just do one of these and it's just like a shot of rum and coke, it's just like, I don't know about that. Like, I wanted to sip my drink, not just like have a shot of rum and coke, like for $12. Like, so yeah, like if it's a drink like that, I just make it at home, because yeah, it's just 2 ingredients and it's fun to make and drink, and I don't know, it goes good with like pizza and video games. Like, I hadn't had rum and coke in forever, to be honest. Like, rum makes me just want to drink the whole bottle. Not straight, mind you. Not straight at all. But it just is a sweeter alcohol, so it plays around well with like flavors that I like. So you can mix it with like carbonation and like fruit, and it's really good. Like, oh my god, there's like this type of rum, right? It's called cachaça. I think I said it right. And it's a Brazilian kind of rum. And I remember looking up recipes for cachaça, and oh no, like, no way, I could never drink a whole bottle, like drink any rum straight. No, Okay, maybe like a shot, but not a whole bottle. No. Oh, no. I would be in a hospital. Like I damn near kind of almost drank a half a bottle once when I was like messing around with cachaça, Brazilian rum, and making all different types of like cocktails with that. Because literally all you have to do is like put a fruit in there, put some sugar, and like use like the mortar like to kind of like grind up the ingredients, and then pour the cachaça on it, and ooh, with some ice. Ooh, it is good. And you could do that with almost any fruit, like raspberries, strawberries. Lime is the traditional one, but oh my gosh, you can do it so much. You know, you can add mint to it, or rosemary, or oh my gosh, there was I remember like melons, adding melons to it too. Oh my gosh, like it sounds decent, but oh man, it's amazing. Like it's like rum and coke, but without like the coke part, I guess. Like it's carbonated. Like if you want to add carbonation, you could, but I don't know. Like it's like in the same school, it feels like, even though they're all different ingredients besides the rum. Like oh yeah, I don't know. I almost damn near like poisoned myself with alcohol that day because I was trying to play bartender and mix a bunch of those and try different combinations and be like, I like this one's a good one. Watermelon and mint, I like that one. Lemon and lime, that sounds good. Like, I don't know. So I don't mess with rum anymore because I would probably go back to that experimental phase of just like, let me try it, all these different flavors, and end up way too drunk. I am a goober. I'm sorry. I kind of am. I kind of am a goober when it comes to like that stuff. Like I just want to know, like, what if, you know what I mean? And if it's safe to try, like, experiment, I'm going to experiment, like, for sure. Like I'm definitely going to try it out and and just try it out once at least, because I just heard recipes and I was like, that sounds so cool. Like, I sound so good, I want to try it. Like that's how I am with like literally any type of like Korean recipe. Like if it's something I have in my immediate like reach, like I can go to the store and buy it, I'm going to try and make it. Like, oh my gosh, I just have like this feed on like I follow a couple channels on YouTube, and it's just like, oh, look at these recipes. Like, oh my gosh, Korean food makes me so happy. Like it makes me so happy. I don't know what your guys like favorite cuisine is, but made some bomb chicken. Oh yes, Japanese curry is so good. It is so good. I love that stuff. I have like a box of it upstairs. Not upstairs. Did I say upstairs? Not upstairs. But I have a box of it downstairs in the kitchen. And it's like the sauce, pre-made sauce mix. So one day I will use it and make some curry when I'm wanting to try and cook again. But it's so good. It is so good. It is like really good. Like you can mix it up and like put some lip balm. It's patchy, but whatever. But like you can literally put any ingredient in there. Like you can put like mushrooms, you can put like carrots, potatoes, peas. Hell, there's people who put apples in it too. What else could you do in there? You can put like anything in there, really. Shit. Japanese curry goes with like a lot of ingredients. Like it is so good. You just put that on some white rice or like some noodles if you like udon noodles. It's so good. Yeah, it's just so it just adapts. It's really adaptable. Anything. Oh, you were in here earlier. Heard the like, I guess like my whole spiel on the ASMR thing. But I don't know. I guess I was having like this like for whatever reason I was getting like triggered or like going into my head about the ASMR thing. Like I enjoy making ASMR videos for you guys because it's like a side that I want to explore, as well as I enjoyed those videos myself, like during my then like last year when I was going through so much pain, like it helped me so much. But I wanted to like put it out there and be like, I need to feel safe to make those videos. Like if I get people that are like making me feel unsafe, like, because I know it's up to me to like make boundaries and stuff like that, but and like I need to like actually verbalize like, oh, this is like my limit type shit, like you should not interact with me like this way because that'll make me feel some type of way, you know? And so that's like the biggest thing. Like I know I come on here with like my boobs out and like say random shit, but and I don't mind doing that because I love dressing up. Yeah, because that's the thing. Like I love listening to pervy ASMRs, but like at the end of the day, I'm not like knocking at the creators like inbox and being like a weirdo, you know? So I love doing it. I love like exploring that side of me through this, you know, venue of like creation, but it's not the only thing out there, like, you know? So I know, but I just have like this inner conflict inside me of just like, I want to do this, but I don't want to feel like I'm unsafe and afraid and feel like I'm triggered because of like my past traumas and how I interpret that type of like attention. So I don't want to stop doing it, but at a point I would have to stop like doing it, or else like my, you know, my health would decline. Like I don't want to, like, you know what I mean? Like I almost was like on the verge of like mental breakdown because of stuff like that. And it's sad because I am a person that definitely bottles shit up like that. And I feel like I should be more open about it, because if I never address it, then people will never know. You know what I mean? They'll never know and just think like, oh, well, she's willing to just keep going, no matter how far I push it. But it's okay. It's okay. You be sorry. It's not your fault, girl. Some people just can't help it, you know? And I just realized like more and more, like some people, like I get it, like you're on the internet and like these times are like hard and people feel lonely and they want to talk to somebody, and like I'm a small streamer, so I don't really have people, like I'm not like inundated with like so much people so I can actually be one-on-one with you guys, more likely than like people who have like 10k followers and 10k people in their stream. But you know, it's still, you know, yeah, I would definitely say some people do. And while it's nice to have support on the internet and, you know, have tools that help you make you feel like calm, like, you know, ASMR might make you feel like it's easier to go to sleep, or you feel like you have like your alone time because of it. Like that's wonderful, but at the end of the day, like if you're having these perseverant like issues, you should probably seek professional guidance on it, like, you know, and not kind of like, I don't know, at least when it comes to like actual health issues. If you're just like oh, thank you. Thank you, There's Always a City. Yeah, I just have a bunch of wigs hiding in a closet, so yeah, I always have to try new one on. Oh no, but thank you. Aw, that's really sweet to say that. Thank you. But yeah, I just want people to know that like I want to offer so much more than like just being like this sexy quote unquote quirky woman. Like I can be that, but I'm more than just that. And that's why I'm having like this mental health day, because I needed this day, just like getting that message out, I guess. Oh, thank you. There's always a city. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, like it's definitely hard for both sexes. Like there's some things that are really hard for men, and there's some things that are really hard for women. Aw, you're welcome. Like, it just really was weighing heavy on my mind, on top of like the fact that my mom got diagnosed with the virus, and I don't know, like I just was like really tripping out this entire day. Like I was just in a mood. So yeah, I just feel like going forward I need to be open with communicating with you guys, because I know some of you guys are going to be okay with the fact like I'm a person and I'm not just sexy McGee or whatever whenever I put makeup on and have titties and out, and yeah, I hope so too. I think she's like in a week and a half stage right now, but she's definitely taking some time off of work, and yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I may lose like followers because of I'm not like living up to expectations, but I feel like in the end it'll be better for both of us if we just have that mutual agreement of like, hey guys, I also do other stuff, and stuff like that. Aww. Well, I think for my mental health day, I just kind of stayed in bed and just watched videos. I watched Helsing on a bridge all day. And then I had pizza. And after this, I'll probably just play some games with my friends. And after that, I'll go to sleep early. As early as I can. So, yes, thank you for all the good vibes and strength. I'm gonna need that. Thank you. And yes, that's definitely true. That's definitely true. Those followers, yeah. It's like you only want me for like, because you think you got a chance with me, or you want like free like I guess Pornhub. I can't help you. Like Pornhub's already out there. Like, like you know what I mean? Like I can only do so much, and like I said, like I want to explore more sides of myself and not fragment myself so much, because like that's a big issue with me. I tend to put everything in boxes and be like, oh, at work, like I have to be straight, or like pretend to like put that straight face on and be in service mode, and I don't know, it gets so tiring to like pretend all the time. It gets so tiring to like hide and divide yourself up so that you can be tolerable to other people. I don't know. I feel like, yeah, like I get tired of it. And when I play video games and when I come up here on stream, like I'm in my house and I feel like comfortable in my house when I play games. Aw, thank you for the follow. There's always a Sadie. Aw, they just showed up while you were chatting. Aw, thank you. Aw, I'm glad. Aw, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Well, yeah, I really don't want to feel that way, and that's the reason why like I am having so much issues like with my own mental health, because I just really do separate every single part of me, like like the sexual me, the me that wants to put that's happy, the me that's depressed. Like I put her in all these boxes, and it's like they're all different, they can't touch, and that's not good, because we're like all these parts of me are one person. I need to integrate that together. And when I come onto the stream, it's like I am like more integrated, because I'm playing games that I love, and I want you to see that. Like I want you to see like like I don't know, I want to connect with people, and like I want you to see this, like I don't know. like I don't know, it's like, as much as I enjoy the game and like just get sucked into it, I don't know, like I just want to share that, I guess, because I feel like when I played games as a kid, I would always just like play with my brother, and we played together and we experienced that together, and just it was like this bonding moment. I love that, like playing video games together, like it was that bonding moment. I love it. So I don't know, I always loved that about like my childhood, like even as rough as and kind of like shitty like that it was, you know, that was like one thing that I loved about my childhood, just like being able to play games. And so when I come up on here and I play games, like definitely I'm just like, yeah, I'm sure integration is good. Personally, aw, thank you. I try. Aw, I'm glad you too. Like, yeah, like I really don't want to treat you guys as like you're like my fans or like followers. Like, I mean, that's what they call you on the thingamajig, like your followers, but I know on the other side you're people, like, you know what I mean? Like, just like when I used to watch Twitch and I was a lurker, I was like, you know, sitting on the couch or sitting on my bed and just watching people and laughing at their jokes and just enjoying like their energy and just kind of vibing. And I would love to do that with like other people. Like, I don't know, like I just wanted to like bond about, you know, like my favorite games with other people and just, yeah, vibe. And I know like at some point, like with streaming, like I may build like a community, like, you know, of, you know, more than 25 people, and I want to like be able to like have one-on-one discussion with people and like be able to change people, like not like change them, but like open like their view, you know what I mean? Like teach and like and learn, like kind of like change the world and make it a better place. Like I know it's like this big old lofty goal of mine, but I would love if my content could be like something that can like make you have a smile on your face one day, but also make you kind of like think about like, oh, that's a perspective I never had before. And you know, it just kind of like opens you up, like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, like I don't know, it's like really lofty. Like I don't know, I just want to be more than just like literally like sexy McGee, like like I love doing stuff like that, but I just want to be more than that. Yeah, like I don't know, like my biggest thing is like I really want to like do music, and I'm like absolutely terrified of it. Aw, thank you too. Aw, thank you for believing in me. There's always a city. And thank you, Skrasama. Aw, thank you too. Aw. Well, yeah. I just feel like I've definitely been like more harder on myself. And I've definitely been hard on myself these past couple like weeks. And not really recognizing like just how far I've gone in like the short amount of time. Just like when I first played like 14, because like I was coming back to that, but like when I first played 14, I was like, I'm gonna start streaming this game and make it a let's play, but I was so afraid and I could never do it. And I finally took a jump with like the last expansion and I streamed that, and I had fun streaming it a lot. Like I'm just glad that I was able to bond with people, and like I met like a really good like group of friends like from it, and it was because I took that jump, and I really need to like be like, yeah, I did that, like, you know, like, you know, pat yourself on the back, you did it. You know, you did something that you were scared about, and you, even if you think you didn't succeed, you did something, you know, you took the first step. And so that's definitely I feel like, yeah, if you're afraid of something, just like the first step is important, is the most important. You know, that's like half the battle, you know, taking the first step. Like, I've always been telling people, like, I feel like just these past couple of days, I've been telling people, like, the first step is like acknowledging, you know, you have a problem. And then the second step, or not second step, but like the next half of the battle is taking that first step. So yeah. Aww. Aww. You think of me like a big sister? Oh, thank you. I mean, I think you should just be you. Like, everyone has like their specialness and their own light inside, and I would love to like allow people to like be their most authentic self when they're with me too. Like, I want to like really have like an open community where like I can like kind of like bolster your spirits and make you feel like it's okay to be you. Like, it's okay, you're accepted, you know, you're loved here. You can find like a community here and go out into the world and be better people, like, because of it. Like, I know it's like super lofty, obviously. Like, I don't know, like, if like in this small minuscule way, if I could ever help you, like, push you towards your goals, like, that would make me happy. Like, even thinking about that makes me want to tear up. I'm sorry. Yeah, like, definitely when I started streaming, I would like just look at like what's this thing called, like the insights part of it, and just look at like my channel analytics and stream summary and just be like, okay, I had 100 and something views, and it's because I use the word sexy, and that makes it like higher and higher or some shit. And I'm just like, okay, but I don't want to attract only people who are like just like jumping into the video because it's sexy. You know what I mean? Like, so I did for a little bit get caught up in that, but I just wanted to enjoy streaming and not be like, oh, I must get 100 views on this video, or I didn't do good today, or, you know. Oh, no, I'm not. I really am not. Oh, no. I'm just, I don't know. I feel like I can, I don't know. Like, I feel like on stream, I'm just very open. I'm very open more than in real life. Because, yeah, I'm in my room, you know? I'm like in my bedclothes. And usually I'm talking about stuff that I like to talk about, you know? I mean, I don't mind talking about mental health stuff because it's something I'm working on. And I think people need to be aware of that, you know? It's not a shame. Like, you shouldn't be ashamed that you have issues with, like, your mental health. Like, you shouldn't be afraid to, like, let someone know that you're in this space, in this funk, you know? Like, all my life I kind of grew up with people that hide that. They're like, oh, I'm really depressed about this situation, but I'm not going to talk about it. I'm going to be mad at you. And it just was like this vicious chain of just like, I'm going to get mad at the next person and the next person and the next person, and like hiding. And it just, I just hate when I see it. Like, when I actually see it, it makes me, oh, hi, Akiachi. Oh, thank you for the subscribe. Thank you. Aw, thank you for the subscribe. You're too kind. Aw. I feel bad when people subscribe because I don't have anything to offer besides like me talking about games. But thank you for joining me. I haven't been able to like join like your streams and like Bun streams, but I've just been so like it's been hectic for sure. But I'm glad you're here and you could like stop by. Thank you. Yes, mental health is very important. It's just as important as physical health. They are very much intrinsically tied to one another. Like, literally, I was in a job that I hated and I stressed about it so much. So much. To the point where I started physically having symptoms and I could not work that job anymore. And I had to get surgery because of that. And that was not fun. Like, mental health is not a joke. It's not a joke at all, I tell you. So when people say it's fake, or they're just like, oh, nothing's wrong, I'm just hiding it, like, you know, they're actively trying to hide it. I feel like I want to be able to provide that safe space and be like, hey, if you're in a rough spot, you know that you have people there to talk to. There's always someone there that cares about you, even if you don't like know them, or you can't touch them or see them physically. There's people that care. And you know, like, you're not alone in this. Like, there's so much people that feel like this, like, and that's like one of the things that I gosh, it always hits me, like, you know, like, that's the most insidious thing about mental health. Like, you always feel like you're the only one with this issue, the only one. And when you see people that have the same like issues as you just can't believe it. Like, you can't reach out to them. It's like you're stuck in this invisible cage. And I don't know, it hurts so much when you see it, you know what I mean? Like, you want to reach out, but you can't. It's like you're hitting these invisible walls, and you're screaming like, and just like, I don't know. Yes, we need to be there for each other, you know? Like, if you recognize it, just kind of like reach out, you know? And I just don't want anyone to feel like that. So I know, like, I can only help so many people and reach so many people with my voice, but you know, at least letting someone know, like, hey, there are people here for you. If you need like additional help, there's hotlines for that. You know, there's professionals that are there for you. You know, there's other people that are going through the similar situations like you, and you're not alone in this, you know? Like, I don't know. I just really wanted to like get that out there. Like, just like about the ASMR thing and like my mental health, and just like, yeah. So I'm just glad that you guys like wanted to listen to me for a little bit about that. Like, literally I came on here and I was like, I hate when I feel like I'm dreading streaming, because it's so fun. Like, it's fun playing video games. I love it. Aw, I'm glad I could be like a safe space. Like, honestly, I would be so happy like if people like come in here and just be like, it's like like they feel like it's safe to be here and be yourself. Like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna start tearing. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, thank you, Jeff and Spider Owner 31. Thank you for the follow. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you're here. Oh my gosh. But yes, I would love to be a safe space for people, you know, with no judgment, you know. Because like, there's so much in the world, you know, so much judgment in the world, so much attacking and hatred, and I don't know, like, and I've always been around it. I'm not used to like loving and I love yous. Like, it's so funny because like I have a friend and she is so open about it, and it's very beautiful. Like, I had a couple friends like that. They're just very beautiful in their spirit, in their soul, and just they're so affectionate, and it's like so foreign to me because I can come up here and talk to you about it, but like it's so hard for me to verbalize like I love you, or to be like I feel safe around you, you know. It's like hard to like tell someone this is diet that like to convey those feelings to someone. And I don't know, like I think it's beautiful. Like, honestly, I wish I could do that more often. I don't think I'm an open person. I'll say I'm very open with myself, like mentally. So me and my homies have started normally. Yes, do that for sure. I think the best way that I became, like the way that I guess became more open is like through video games, really, honestly, because I struggled with like feeling emotions. Like, I internalize everything and I process it like with logic, basically. Like, I try to rationalize everything in my mind. So when I start playing video games, and I was like kind of like forced to, like, not like forced, but like the game developers made the game so that you can connect with the characters. And I realized I was connecting with these characters, like, you know, like, just even before video games, like even books and stories and stuff like that, and TV shows, I would connect with the characters so much. You know, like, you'd feel like you want to cry for them when something bad happens to them. And it was like slowly but surely I was learning to, like, understand, like, oh, this is what love feels like, or this is what it feels like to have a friend, by watching these relationships on TV or in media and in video games. And, you know, after you spend like 100 or 200 hours with anyone, you know, you start to feel like you know them. And that's how I felt with, like, video game characters. Like, I feel like for sure video game characters opened me up to, like, the idea of, like, I don't know, like, being me. I don't know, like, especially with 14. Oh my god, Final Fantasy 14 has been, like, taking my childhood thoughts, like, literally almost every kid character in there. Like, it is so sad. Like, every kid character in the game is, like, my dialogue. They come out and they're like, oh, I feel like a burden and I want to be more. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, that's literally me when I was a kid. Like, it was like this whole dark space. So I was just kind of like, really, I don't know, like, oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. Honestly, that's how it happened. And so, yeah, like, yes. Oh my gosh, a lot of people have been telling me that they don't see, like, a lot of queer, like, friendly spaces on Twitch. And I'm like, for real? I mean, I've always been a lurker on here, so I wouldn't know. But I'm glad that I could be that safe space for you guys. Like, definitely. Like, I consider myself queer, and I have a lot of friends, like, in the LGBTQIA community, and so I'm very adamant in, like, supporting, like, my fellow friends. I mean, coming out onto some friends, but not. Yeah, family is always the hardest. It's always the hardest. Like, I know some friends that had, like, a really easy time coming out to their family, and then I had some people where it's just like, I can't, because my family would be like, throw me out. Like, my upbringing, I'm Jamaican, and Jamaican people, like, you know, I wouldn't say traditionally, but, like, we tend to be kind of like, we have a lot of internalized homophobia, and Jamaican people can be very violent and outspoken about it. And when I see that in my family, oh my gosh, it just tears me in two. So I just, you know what I mean? Like, it just hurts when I think of people, like, just to be themselves. Like, you know, like, being yourself should not be like this battle with other people. You know what I mean? Like, oh gosh, like, I just, like, start, like, feeling all, like, I'm telling you, I'm an adamant believer of just being your truest version of yourself. Like, and no one should feel like they have to hide themselves and be in a box and, like, only show this part of them so that they can be accepted. But, you know, like, the world just always, like, wants to attack you and, like, put you down, and I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of love and acceptance in the Jamaican culture, but when it comes to, like, anything to do with the LGBT community, that's where the line is drawn, for sure. And it's very sad, because I've watched documentaries, I've known my own family members, much less they had to, like, run away from Jamaica and come to America, or come to, like, go to Canada, so that they would not be ostracized by their fellow family members down there, or their peers. You know, it's a very sad reality in a lot of countries, not just Jamaica. And even in, like, countries like America too, we have people that do feel like they should have, like, a say in someone's life when they don't. Like, you know, I I don't know. I very much believe, like, you know, live and let live, you know, for the most part. You know, what happens between two consenting adults is none of your business unless you're the on the other side. You know what I mean? Like, but that's just me, like, because, like, at the end of the day, I just want to, like, be in a relationship with someone, you know, like when I'm ready to settle down and everything. And just be like, I love them not because what's between their legs or, you know, what they look like in their face or like how they dress or whatever, but because of like the person that they are. Like, if they happen to be a woman, so be it. If they happen to be a man, so be it. Like, you know, I don't know. Some people just are too nosy. They're just, it goes against like their, like, I don't know, like, I really wish that people did not care that much, but yeah. Hey, a raid? Who's raiding me? Hey, welcome for the raid. Welcome. A gay raid, the best raid. Yes, love is love. Aw. Yes, trans right raid. Yes. Oh my gosh, thank you guys for the follow. Oh my gosh, you're a baby cry. Oh, hi. Oh my gosh, thank you for the raid. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you guys came to visit. Oh my god. Oh, thank you for the follow. Okay, let me first like shout you guys out who's like following me like right now. Oh snap, Misty Aurora rated me with as party 16. Thank you for the raid, Misty Aurora. Oh my god, thank you. Autumn Elsie, thank you for the follow. Salmon Salem 36, thank you for the follow. Misty Aurora, thank you for the follow. Oh my gosh. Eternal Snow Me, thank you for the follow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hold on. And then Trickster, thank you for the follow. Yes, I got all you, I think. Yes, thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the raid. And thank you. I tried to be gorgeous. But yes, we were just like talking about love is love and how I want people to be happy. I just want people to stop like hiding. Like, I had to hide a lot of myself, and so I don't want anyone to feel like that, because at the end of the day, like, that eats on your soul, that eats on your heart, your spirit, your body, everything. Really, I pronounced it right. I'm glad. Aw, I'm glad. I have a friend that has a character named Salem, so Avant-garde, what's up? I don't know. Were you hiding? I can't see, but I guess it was like my I guess I rolled perception really good. I rolled a good perception check. God, I didn't watch it too much. Baldur's Gate's walkthrough videos. But yeah, I feel like people definitely need to feel like, I feel like people should be allowed to be themselves, because I've been there, and you had to like, you know, hide like say like kinky hair. Like I don't wear it a lot on camera, but you know, I do wear it out every so often. And when I was in like say nursing aid school, I can just call you Salmon. Okay, I'll do that. Salmon. But like when I was in like nursing aid school, like you couldn't wear like your natural hair. And it sounds weird like when I think about it now, because like when I used to go to work as a nurse aide, you know, people could wear their hair in any other styles, but I was first taught like you had to like conform to this box or something, you know. And my coworkers, oh my god, my coworkers were like a lot of my coworkers were like foreign people, so like, you know, Jamaican people, like fellow, you know, Jamaican people. And yeah, it was like a weird ideology back then when I first went to nursing aid school. And like my fellow, like, you know, like I'm not from the islands of Jamaica, but like my parents are, like all my family are. And so like my coworkers, they would tell me things and I'm just like, I don't know why you think this is okay to tell me this. Like, I don't feel that way about people. You know what I mean? Like, gosh. It really is. And it used to weigh down on my spirit so much. Like, oh my gosh. It used to weigh down on my spirit so much. Like, because like if you were working there and you happen to be like gay, if you happen to be trans, like, and you heard someone saying shit like that, and you would feel so unsafe at work, you know? Like one of my coworkers was like, oh, you shouldn't eat food from that person because they're gay, and I'm like, why would you say that to me? Like, I don't know, it used to break my heart, like literally break my heart, like actual, oh my gosh. I don't like your steak. Oh gosh, I don't like my steak. I mean, I like medium rare. I used to like well done, but medium rare is like how I like it. Honestly, yeah, I feel like, yeah, with like my hair, I want to wear it however I want. Yes, you can give me a virtual hug. Thank you, Sam. I was gonna call you Salem again. Thank you, Salmon. Thank you for the virtual hugs. KJ! What's up, girl? What's up? We're just talking about some stuff. We're talking about like my I was gonna tell us a short story about I do like the little hug emote from 14 from Final Fantasy. Oh, I summoned you. We were just talking about Sam and Salem and how I pronounced their name right, and I was like, it's because my friend is also named Salem. So yeah. Oh, there's Salem. There she is. But yeah, the little hug emote. It's like this. Oh, thank you so much for the raid. I'm so happy that you guys wanted to join me all. I just like talk about like stuff that was like weighing heavy on my heart. Honestly, like, damn, now I definitely feel like I got a little boost. Like, I got a boost. My God, like, I swear, like the shit that my family would say, like, I don't like ragging on my family, like, people, but like some of the shit like my family would say was just like incredibly like, oh my gosh, you can, like, how could you be that ass backwards? Like, you can't, right? You just can't. So I don't know, but I just feel like, yeah. Yay! Oh, thank you. Oh, okay. I know it probably would be like, Andre is not my real like name in real life, but it's just like based on like a character I really liked in like a show. So yeah. Oh, I'm glad. Thank you. I'm so happy that you guys have been so supportive. Like, a lot of people come into the stream chat and just like, oh my God, a fellow like ally, or like a fellow like, you know, like streamer that like has a LGBTQIA tags, and I'm just like, oh really? Like, I didn't know there was like a shortage of it. Like, I'm glad that people are fighting me through that, and like we can like kind of build like a community like around, you know, safe spaces. Like, I would love to be a part of that for sure. Like, I would love to be a part of that, like contributing to like allowing people to be their best self and to go out there and allow other people to be their best selves. Like, I swear, like, literally, if I could contribute to like that, like chain, like that side of humanity, oh my God, I would start like, oh my God. Let me start something. But like, I don't know, I feel like there's both light and darkness in people, and you know, I just can see the beauty in like humanity, and like I know that's like so lofty and stuff like that, but I want to like help build the beauty in humanity, you know what I mean? Hi Josh, what's up? How you doing tonight? I feel like my real name will never be a screen name for someone. Like, I haven't seen it. It's not a super rare name, but it's uncommon. It's an uncommon name. There are some people on YouTube with my actual real name, but I don't know if that's like a alias or something. But that's the only time I've ever seen it. Evan Geld is like, I'll roast everyone equally. Everyone can get these hands. Everyone can get these hands. But I don't know. I don't know. I would love to be a part of that chain of just contributing to like allowing people to be their best. Like, honestly, if like I don't know, like, I don't want to be like morbid. I don't want to be morbid and say like, oh, if I died like, you know, like 10 years from now, and like, you know, people like remember me as like a starter or something, or like just like a little kernel in their mind as like the reason why they did something to better their life. Like, I don't know, I would die happy. Like, I don't know, like, it's just me. I feel like I would die happy just knowing that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I feel like all go in, go bit. But I hope you guys are all doing good tonight. Like, I don't know. Oh no. I hope you're all doing good and you're all taking care of yourselves and loving yourselves and getting good water. My favorite comfort food. Let's see. My favorite comfort food. Well, I don't usually always have it on hand, but I love spicy rice cakes. It's a type of Korean dish. If I don't have that, macaroni and cheese is good too, or ramen. Or ramen. Like, definitely, those are like my comfort foods. Like, anytime I'm just like sad, I just eat that. Ooh. Sweets for sure. I don't know what kind of sweets specifically, but sweets in general make me very happy. Yes. Well, I mean, you don't have to like go to like, say, like pride parades to like support the community, or like, but I feel like just saying like, you know, I'm an ally, and when you're around me you can be yourself, you know, like just being that person that can allow someone to like just be themselves, you know what I mean? I think that's a good way to like support. If that's what you're comfortable with, then that's what you can do. Yes, like, I feel like that's the best type of support. Yes, definitely. Like, I don't know, like, I wish I was more involved with the community besides just like going to like, you know, events when I used to be able to go out, but I don't know. Yes, definitely. Like, I feel like we're privileged in like America and like in Canada and like other countries where we can like, yeah, defend them, like where we can like actually take legal actions and be like, oh, if you're getting discriminated at work, we can be like, oh, you know, they're discriminating against you at work, you know, file a complaint. But like in countries like, say, Jamaica, or, you know, they are kind of like behind in that regards, you know. It's really hard. Like, it's really hard. Like, you can protect them and be like, I want to take care of you, make sure you're safe and everything, but in those communities it's so hard because literally it's like a fight for survival. Like, I'm telling you, like, people have run away from some countries because they needed to seek and had to seek asylum because of the fact that their communities would not accept them. And you know, that's so sad. Like, I when I hear about that, it's so sad. Like, I couldn't even go back to my own like home country to like visit family, because like I couldn't deal with that. You know, people trying to like run you down and stone you. Like it's such a foreign concept for someone like me that lives in America to go back there and like be like, oh shit, like people want to like hurt me just for that. Like, and I tried to explain it to my family like this, like if you go out about on the town or something, right, and they're always talking like, oh, it's like, you know, like I don't want to see it, but like it's like simple pleasures that, you know, straight people have that are not afforded to like you know, people in the LGBT community, like holding hands in public. Like if I go out and I'm holding hands like with like say like my significant other and she happens to be a woman, and if I'm out there in public holding her hand, you know, someone might make a rude comment about it, and like a straight couple, that wouldn't happen to them. Someone might follow me home because of that, you know. And I feel like, you know, that's not fair. That's like simple little things like that. It's just not fair, you know. Like I don't know, I could talk about this for days because I am very passionate about things like that, and when I see it, it just makes me so sad. I'm sorry, Misty. I really do hate when that happens to people. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, because it really just takes you out of your mind. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, you know, like that kind of like, this like wash of this horror. Like, I'm hitting my desk and like my camera's jiggling. But it just kind of like hits you like just, oh gosh. I'm so sorry. Like, aw. I'm glad that you have a wonderful community, and know that you're always welcome here, Misty. And I'm just happy that you like want to just hang out and just like chill and talk. Yeah, that should be. Like, that definitely should be. Like, honestly, it should be. Like, I can count on, like, I think I've lost count, actually, of how many times I have arguments with, like, my family, because they're starting to get the idea of, like, say, like, oh, transgender, right? They kind of get the concept of that. But I think now they're just, like, non-binary. I don't get that. And I'm just, like, that's how they want to be referred to, as they're them, and to them, like, they're kind of slow on the uptake. But I just remembered, like, oh my gosh, actually I remember, because I was playing Heaven's Ward, and I remember I had got called by them, and I took the call, and I was yelling through the call, and I was still recording the Heaven's Ward, like, let's play. And when I got back, I just was ranting for hours, like, about it. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Misty. I'm sorry. Yeah, like, I'm sorry. Like, honestly, I feel like it's a blessing and it's a beautiful thing to be your truest self. To be honest, it's like it's not only a blessing to you, but it's a blessing to your, like, to other people, you know. Like, when you're your truest self, like, you're able to, like, pass on, like, the best of you, and people will be inspired by that, and they can pass on the best of themselves, and on and on and on, and it's just like this kind of beautiful thing, you know. Aw, yes, Misty. I feel like I just need to, like, find my family, and just, like, you guys are the ones I want to keep close, you know. Definitely. Yes. Like, honestly, like, oh my gosh, like, honestly, I've been, like, really weird. Like, in the shower, I was kind of like having like this weird like breakdown-ish thing. Like I think Ty came into the chat and like we were talking about it for really quickly, and basically I was like, I remembered like what I really wanted as a kid. Aw, thank you. Like I always wanted family. Like that was like the thing. Like I always wanted like a family and have like these like deep bonds but with people, and I just really want to build that. Like I want this channel and like my streams and like my YouTube channel, I just wanted to build like a community where we like family. So yes, thank you. Thank you that there's always a city. Thank you and I'm now a part of your family, and we're a family now. Like, oh, I'm just really appreciative. Like honestly, I would never have like met any of you guys or like knew that other people felt like me unless I took the jump and streamed. Like literally I was just like stuck in my house and just stuck in this like cycle of just, oh, there's no one that's like me, and I don't want people to feel like that, like they're alone in the world, because that's not true. There's always someone like you, similar, going through similar stuff, and we can just bond together on stuff like that. So I'm not sure if this is a Discord link for like Trash Mob or is it my own Discord link for my channel, but you guys are more than welcome to join. And whenever you get in there, you can just introduce yourself, tell us your pronouns so that we can address you properly, or like your preferred names. Oh, for mine. Okay. And your preferred names, like if you go by a certain nickname instead of like your username. And yeah, just give us a short little introduction. And yeah, we have a couple of channels there, on there. I know there's one for me and Squirrel where we just practice Japanese, because I really would love to like practice Japanese and like different languages with you guys. So yeah, you're more than welcome to join. And we could just like chat if you having like a rough day or anything, you know. Oh, thank you for the follow. Oh yes, follow Captain Slaymore. Oh, I love that name, Slaymore. Hey. I love it. Oh, thank you for joining me. But if you ever have a rough day or need someone to vent and it's a safe space, like actually I'm probably going to make a channel on that Discord that says safe space. Like if you need to like vent about anything or talk to anyone, just, you know, say, hey, I'm not feeling good, I would like someone to talk to, and someone will be there. Like I will be there, and I'll just like, you know, we can just like have a heart to heart, because I would love to be that safe space for you, like as I've had like other people be for me. So oh, thank you. Thank you for cheering me on. I mean, I try to be a good human being. I try. I try, because I feel like there's a lot of beauty in people. Like it's so hard to find the beauty in yourself, honestly. Like, aw, I'm so glad you visited me. There's always a city. Take care, and so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and just listening to me. Thank you. Aw, take care of yourself, okay? And I hope you visit me next time, okay? Take care. Have a good night. Have a lovely night, okay? And if you ever need someone to talk to, just, you know, hit me up on Discord if you ever need to like chat. And that's for all of you guys. Every single one of you in chat, or if you are watching the replay of this. Yeah. Oh, I mean, oh, thank you for visiting me, Avangeld. Thank you. I hope you have a good night too. Thank you. Take care of yourself, okay? Good night. Aw, I mean, aw. No, I definitely say I try, because there are days where I'm not the best person. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we all make mistakes and we all slip up, and I know I definitely beat myself up about my mistakes and like sit in bed and be like, oh shit, I did that 3 years ago and I should have said this and I should have said that, and you try to criticize it. But I feel like instead of criticizing, it's better to like take what you learned from that and be like, yeah, oh, thank you. thank you. Aw, yes, honesty matters, especially being honest to yourself and to others, like at least the best that you can. Like, I need to be definitely more honest with myself, and just I'm just really happy though, like that I was kind of like afraid to like be open about like how I was feeling today. Like, I was really thinking about like the ASMR thing and like having my mind heavy with all these issues, and just I wasn't in the right space to play games like and stream and try to be entertaining like in that way, you know, just by myself. And I just needed like this day for myself, just to talk about what's on my chest. And I think that's like the first step. I think this is definitely the first step of me trying to like set boundaries and like be honest with myself. Like, I don't know, like I feel like I'm kind of growing. My therapist would be proud of me. But I don't know, because like I feel like we've been talking about setting boundaries, and so I think I kind of did that today. Like, I don't know, I think I got a new thing to be proud of today. Like, aw, thank you, Captain Slaymore. Thank you, KJ. Aw, like I said, I'm really trying. Like, I really am trying. Like, every day may not be like a progress day or a progression day, but I really do want to work towards progress. Like, I don't know, like when my last therapist was like, I don't know how to help you, and she like when she said that, I just kind of felt crushed. It was so weird. Like like it was like the weirdest thing, and I just really was trying so hard to like figure it out. Oh, thank you for the follow, tired Tiro tired t wait no, I said tired. I read that totally backwards. Sorry. Red Tyrol, there you go. I put the words like sometimes like shoot. Hi, I hope you're doing good. Thank you for the follow. Hi there, I hope you're doing good tonight. Aw, thank you, KJ. I mean, I just have to keep going, yes, no matter how tough it gets. You know, it's good to take breaks along the way. It's good to acknowledge when you need to rest, but keep on going, you know? And I don't know, I'm kind of proud that I kept on going, even though I was tired some days and I was feeling depressed some days, and I don't know, I just am proud that I was able to continue on this path. And like one day I hope I get the courage to like start doing more stuff with music, because that's like my biggest dream ever. It's like my biggest dream ever. I'm afraid of like even taking the first step, but acknowledging it is half the battle and taking the first step is the other half. So I feel like I've been saying this phrase so much this day, like these couple of weeks, but it feels like it's been ringing true a lot. Yes, I definitely do. I need to remember to give myself credit for the things that I'm doing, because a year ago, 2 years ago, even like hell, maybe like 6 months ago, I couldn't even imagine doing any of this. I couldn't imagine like streaming video games or like talking to people, like, and connecting with people on the net, and just like gradually building my way to feeling like I have a home or like have a community. Like, I don't know, like I really would love that. I would love that so much, to like feel a part of something bigger than myself. Hi there, Summer Llama with the boys. Hi there. I hope you're doing good tonight. I hope you're doing good. Like, I'd love if you can join me on this journey of just like building this community and, you know, allowing other people to feel safe too. And or if I want to follow. I don't. If I want to follow what? Oh, you gotta follow me? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, no, I was trying to say... I was trying... First, thank you, Sama Llama with the boys for the follow first. Let me say thank you first. But I was trying to say, like, I would love if, like, other people, if you ever come across this video, and, like, you don't have to follow or anything, but I would just love, like, if you just kind of, in like, whatever way you could, just, like, you know, come together and just, like, make a community. Or we can, like, feel like family and just vibe, and we can be our true selves together. So you get experience in clients in the music side of things, set up a Fiverr account. Oh, I've heard stuff like that, but I've never tried it. I think the only time I've ever done Fiverr, someone told me you should try and do like Japanese lessons. Okay, take care, Sama Llama with the boys. I love that name. Take care. I hope you have a good night. But yeah, the only time like I ever checked out Fiverr was like to like give Japanese lessons, and I think I signed up for it, but I never got any anything from it, I guess. But also I was kind of like young too, so I didn't have as much experience with Japanese too, so I mean it's kind of a good thing I never got any people trying to like ask me to teach them back then. But I can definitely help you if you want some tips on like learning Japanese. I'm not the best. I definitely do not claim to be the best at it. I won't claim it to be the best, but I could help you, and I could help you. If only. It's okay. Thank you, KJ. Literally, this whole stream was about people that say shit like that. Like, yeah, but yeah, it's good to definitely try. It's definitely good to try. Definitely. Yes, that's what the lovely KJ is here. Thank you. Like, I definitely want to do something. Like, I've been working on this song for like the longest time. Like, from the first time I ever kind of fell in love. No, even before then, actually. Like, when I got my first job ever, like, I've been working on this song. Till now. To like almost forgot the chords. And I've like made so much renditions of this one song. But I just feel like this song, I want to like release like at least like this mini like EP, I guess, like they call it EP. Like just like a mini like album of just like 3 or 4 songs that just I want to give to the world. And like I feel like it's so cheesy to like say like, oh, I want to just, you know, do this and just have this be my life work, and then if anything happens, I'm okay. But I don't know, I just want to leave at least something, like say like I did this, and this is like my magnus opus, I guess. Like I just want to like leave something that I'm proud of in the world, and just be like, I did this, I'm proud of this. If you happen to come across this, yeah, magnum opus. There you go. I'm bad with words. There you go. I'm probably still saying it wrong, but at least you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. yeah, that's like my biggest life goal, honestly. I just really, really want to like release some songs, and whatever happens after that, you know, life will unfold however she wants to, you know. And at least I can say like I tried. I did like all the stuff that I wanted to. Like I wanted to, you know, make ASMRs, make music, make videos or let's plays, and you know, now it's time for me to just travel the world or something, and you know, eventually, you know, settle down or something, and then give back to like my community. Like, I don't know, I would like to like pass on the dreams like I always held closely to my heart to other people, like, and give people like in poor communities that option, that avenue to like choose those things. Like as a kid, I grew up watching like ice skating, and ice skating to me was like the most beautiful thing ever. And like that's like the first time like I was like in love with dancing and music together with like choreography, and I wish I could have had that opportunity to like get into ice skating. But like I had like, you know, my parents from Jamaica, and you know, they were struggling with 3 and 4 jobs, you know, just trying to make ends meet. There's no like ice skating rings around where I lived at, so there's no way. So I feel like if I was able to give that like option to people, like to explore like things like that, like things about like joining sports and Olympic sports and arts and crafts, but like fine art and like music, and just give them the option to like enrich like poor communities, like to have those options. I would love to have that like be like my life's work at the end of like my life. Like, oh my gosh, that would be the most beautiful thing ever. Like, oh my gosh, like I could say like, oh my god, I fucking lived if I did this. And like music is like a small step in that like lofty goal, and making videos on stream is like part of that lofty goal. But oh my gosh, I'd love to do that one day. So I don't know. It's a very lofty goal, and I know it's like super silly, but I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I need to stop saying sorry for like random stuff, but I'm sorry. It's like really a lofty goal of mine. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing good tonight, and if you had any questions, you can always shoot them at me. You know, shoot them at me real quick, because I think it's about that time to head on out. So need to get some water too, honestly. I feel like I've just been like talking like non-stop for 3 hours. I have been talking non-stop for 3 hours. It's not like anything. But I just really had to get this off my chest. Like I really had to get like all these worries and these concerns and all this stuff off my chest. Like honestly, when this happens, I normally just log into 14 and just like sit on this one area in this game and just sit there and just look at the sky and just talk it to the open air. And for the most part, I just condemn myself and just be like, damn, why couldn't I be stronger? Why couldn't I do this? But I feel like doing this, like streaming, just chatting sessions with mental health and about like my sexuality and, you know, in relationship to like my life's work or whatever. Like, I know this is like, it's hard. It's a lot to say that streaming is my life's work, but it's a part of it, I guess. But in you know, relationship to that, I feel like it reaches more people than me just shutting down and locking myself up in that cage of just like wallowing, self-pity and self-hatred and all that stuff. So I don't know if like you guys enjoy it. I feel like maybe I might make it a series, like not every day, not every week obviously, but if it's something that you guys enjoy, then, oh, yeah, I was having like a little weirdest day, honestly, KJ. Like, the weirdest day. And I was just like, I really would love to like reach out to people. Like, I want so much like to this make the world better, like in like a small part as best that I can. And just, oh my god, I'm like tearing up. But yeah, I just would love that, honestly. And so I just felt like there might be somebody out there that needs to hear this. Or, oh, thank you, KJ. Honestly, I just feel like, yeah, someone might need to hear this. You know, that there's other people out here that want to love you and support you and help you through your tough times. And like anyone in the future, like passing by, seeing this, I'd be so happy if like this like makes you feel any type of way, like any type of way better. Like hopefully better, not worse. But oh my gosh. With that, I'm probably gonna be signing off. So I definitely want to like start playing some games with my friends, like, and I think that'll make like a beautiful day, a beautiful end to the day. So it has been your residential weird girl here on the net, and I hope that you have a good day. Take care of yourself. Remember to be human and stay human. Either or. Stay human. And just take care of yourself. Love yourself. Appreciate yourself. You're doing good today, and you're doing great as always. You are right where you need to be at, and you got this. Always remember you got this. And yeah, take care of yourself. Get lots of rest. Stay hydrated. And take care, okay, our lovelies? Alright, bye. I hope to see you guys next time. I'll be streaming tomorrow, Final Fantasy 14, and we'll be doing some raiding then. And so it probably won't be too much feels then, because we're just going to be fighting monsters, but that's always fun too. Alright guys, good night. Good night, guys. Good night, good night, good night, KJ. I'll probably talk to you later in a second. Or in a second. Night. Night, night. Night, night. Do I have an end? Oh, yes, I do. All right. Good night.